Look who came crawling back.
on, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? How y'all doing on this nice, chill, relaxing, what day is it today? Thursday morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime. No matter what time of day it is, I hope y'all are having a nice, chill one at that. Me, myself, it's not exactly chill here in the UK right now. It's roughly about 35 to 36 degrees Celsius, which, it's pretty warm. That roughly translates to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, or, somewhere around that sort of ballpark. So, it's very warm, and I was initially probably not going to stream today just because it is really warm and I didn't want to heat up my apartment any more than it is. But I don't know if you guys saw, but there was some pretty big news that was just announced, and I'm very excited about it. I am very, 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 very excited about it. For those that didn't see on Twitter, I did retweet it, but on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, we finally have the release date for NoPixel 5.0. It is now being officially announced that I believe next month on the 8th, well, it's going to be two. There's two separate days that have been announced. On the 1st of September, in like 19 days or so, there is going to be a trailer for NoPixel 5.0. It's probably what I guess is going to happen is it'll be the big trailer revealing everything. Then the server's probably going to go down for a little bit, similar to how it did last time. And then it's going to be on the 8th, NoPixel 5.0. So we have less than a month, not even that, like basically half a month until 5.0 comes here. And yeah, I mean, you guys know, I've been talking about this for a while. I've been very excited about it. It's one of the main reasons why I took a break from GTA for a bit, is because I wanted to refresh my mind and just take that little bit of a break in preparation for 5.0, which, yeah, I'll show you guys the website real quick, because they updated the website alongside it too. Let me go over to here. There we go. My prediction: September launch for September plus Kuros promotions. Oh yeah, I would not be surprised by that whatsoever. That would make sense. September being mixed in with it, especially since in 4.0, for those that weren't around for 4.0, when that came out, there was also a very special sort of promotion going on, promoted by Rockstar. So what I'm gonna guess here is GTA 6 advert on the 27th, which will then lead into the NoPixel advert on the 1st. And because the 27th is basically going to be the mark of when the GTA 6 marketing really properly gets going, I'm going to assume that Twitch is going to be a big part of this. Because usually when September happens, there usually is a company that promotes it, the ones that are funding it, basically. I believe the previous years it's been Valorant, right? I know Valorant has always been the pretty big one that supports September, or those sort of events. So I think it's a pretty fair guess that maybe it's going to be Rockstar this time around. Yeah, not to mention the fact that the CEO of Twitch also got a NoPixel card recently to confirm, and they're probably going to be on the server as well. So everything's lining up pretty good right now. I am personally very, very excited. It's, like I said, I've been genuinely waiting for this for basically almost since 4.0 started. Because, we learned about the existence of 5.0, I believe, what was it, August, October time in 2024? So, 2 years ago. It's definitely been some time. We only started to hear more about it once the cards were released last year, which those don't know, they've been doing a weekly card release showing off who is going to be part of the server, the people that are officially invited into the server. I'm going to go hazard and guess say that that's not only the people that are going to be involved. Because at the moment, I believe there's only about 400 people with cards, which is only just about enough to fill up the server. Which I imagine they're going to want more than that for the different time zones and those sort of things. So I'm assuming there'll probably be another big whitelist batch soon. I know someone said at some point that when we get closest to the release date, they'll probably do more than just 9 a week. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the coming weeks, we're going to get a lot more card releases. Like, the big batch of card releases. I'm just saying, we got ours on the 7th week. I think we got ours, pretty early. I'm just saying, was it the 7th week? I can't remember exactly when we got it, but we got it. We're in. We've got our place secured pretty well, which I'm very excited about. Again, I am so looking forward to this because basically, again, for those that don't know, 4.0, the development for 4.0 basically got halted in favor of 5.0, which, people were a bit upset with to begin with. But with more context given to it now, like, yeah, it makes a lot more sense. Like, they stopped the development of 4.0 so they could officially collaborate with Rockstar, the developers of GTA. It would be silly for them to pass up such an opportunity. It just makes up the most sense to do that. And I'm very excited to see what that means, too. Because this is a very unprecedented event that's kind of happening here. As someone that's done RP for many years, I've never seen a game developer support RP to this extent. Like, maybe some indie devs, but like, for a big, like, one of the biggest AAA developers, developing arguably the most hyped game of the last decade, officially supporting, not only supporting, but promoting this server is really made me wonder what it's going to be. I am so damn curious to see what the involvement is, what like new things going to be involved. Obviously, tempering expectations because this is still GTA 5 we're talking about here. It's not going to be like a brand new game altogether. But I think you can reasonably be pretty excited for what it's going to be. And like I said, I am so gosh dang excited. There's little bits here on the website that you can see here. There's some images in the background. This is the trailer reveal in 19 days too, which is September 1st, those don't know. We've got the launch trailer unveiling NoPixel 5, the next evolution of GCRP created in collaboration with Rockstar Games. Built for the next generation of GTA roleplay, whether by land, sea, or air, there are new ways to get it. Sorry, that didn't even twig the first time I saw it. We got scooters now. Hell yeah. There's also this new place here in the background. I can't even think about where this is on the GTA 5 map. So we now know there's going to be some decent, like, I don't want to go like full YouTube, 12-hour dissection of announcement trailer thing here, but you can see little bits here. That scooter better be able to do sick tricks or occasionally break your shins. I hope there's skateboards. I mean, again, I'm just so curious what this means, because how smooth is that going to be? Because there's nothing like that in the base game for GTA 5. I wonder if it's going to look like you're riding a bike the whole time, because that's what I'm usually used to when they do custom vehicles like this. I'm really looking forward to see what it's going to be. But like I said, you got this new place in the background. It looks like Little China, I guess. I guess that's what it's going to be. I don't know exactly where that is on the map, though. New locations feel alive with richly detailed interiors. So that's a new burger shot there. That is new, right? That's not the one that's on the server right now, is it? I'm pretty sure that's a new one by looks of it. So Burger Shot 100% going to be back. I don't think there's any like RP characters in the background here. I think these are all just like default characters. A refreshed city filled with new depth and activities. That's the big place in the middle of the world. That was the thing that kind of deterred us from doing Casino RP at the start of 4.0. But, I'm honestly really looking forward to see what this building is, though. Because it does say that it's a hotel and casino. I want to see what the hotel part of it is. I'm just saying, if they need someone to run a hotel, like a fancy dancy hotel, I'm just saying that Maximillian Angel would maybe, be kind of a good fit. Yeah, I would guess that hotels would probably be the tier 3 apartments. Like, I think like location-wise and stuff like that. I'm curious to see what that means. Again, this is the most details that we've had about NoPixel 5.0 basically since its announcement. Like, I think we've had no information on it whatsoever up to this point. We have like hints and stuff like that, but this is the first like proper look about what might be new. So I'm very excited to see what it's going to be. Hey, Mazog. Then lastly, graphical enhancements focus on player immersion. Yeah, it looks like there's a whole new area here. Oh god, I really can't wait to see what this all is. The trailer is obviously going to give us a much more in-depth look at all of it. All the little details. Again, I didn't even twig the fact that there's a scooter here on the first time looking around. I did not notice that the first time. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about that. Scooter taxi, perchance? Because I will say I'm still pretty set on Max doing taxi. I haven't made too many plans for 5.0 just yet, just because of the fact that we don't know what there is. Like, there's still a lot that's very much up in the air about what it's going to be, what's going to be involved, how we're going to be able to interact with things. There's still a lot to be learned about that. Like, we still know very, very little. But for my goal, or at least my plan, is to go in with a pretty open mind, but at least start with the idea of the taxi company again. Because I really do think that's what suited Max the best. I think that's one of the best jobs we've ever done on Max. Like, the Liquid Library was definitely a cool arc, but I do think Taxi is what I enjoy personally. Not to say I wouldn't be opposed to going back to the Liquid Library again. I just think for me to do that, there needs to be like a significant change. I mean, hell, we don't even know if, it's going to be in 5.0. But we still don't know if the Liquid Library is going to be there. Can we see anything here? Looking at these little images, does anywhere here look like the Liquid Library to you guys? None of it really looks like... I guess we can actually see little bits here. It looks like there's a nightclub on the right there. There's the front of the casino. And it looks like they replaced the AI photos too, thank God. Because there was some AI photos here to begin with, but I think that's fine. Go for new RP. No, Rupert's. RP is not Rupert's. Yeah, no, I think that's going to be the best option to do so. I love Max being like the friendly face that people can see when they first come in. I do like that. The thing Rockstar will allow AI assets. I think that's good. I only twig those as like placeholders anyway. It's just the placeholder lasted a lot longer than I think they expected it to. And looking at all these other places, there's again is that Little Tokyo or Little China? I don't know. I don't know which place that is. That looks like a heist in the casino there. The sheriff's probably from the get-go as well this time. I know that wasn't the case of 4.0. Honestly, I see 4.0 is kind of a testing ground that they can learn a lot from. I imagine they probably learned a lot about what worked and what didn't work throughout the case of 4.0. Like I said, fingers crossed. My biggest hope for 5.0 is more whitelisted businesses. That's like my biggest hope and my biggest wish for 5.0. More whitelisted businesses that encourage people to either be a civilian or support civilians, because that's something that has lacked a little bit in 4.0. There hasn't really been any sort of major business RP to really get into. The closest that there was the food stalls, but the food stall system wasn't really that good either in terms of like making sure things cycle out. That became too much of an asset to the point where they never cycled out and you just had the same places for many, many, many years. Like, again, 2 years at this point. It's weird. It's wild to think that we were able to get through, what was it, yeah, I guess it was almost the same amount of time. Yeah, actually it is. Because 3.0 lasted about 2 years and 10 months. And I guess that's the same for 4.0 too. It's been 2 years and 9 months. Because it was in December of 2023. So it's going to end roughly around the same sort of time as 3.0 did, where it's 2 years and 10 months. And again, it's amazing that it's lasted this long, considering the fact there hasn't been anything major added for the better part of 2 years. It's amazing that it's been able to survive this long. I still think Cap should get his flowers for that. I honestly think if it wasn't for the Faceless arc, it would have been a lot harder for it to continue as much as it has to this point. I think Cap did a lot in terms of keeping the server alive with storylines. I think he definitely does deserve his flowers for that. I'm very grateful they included Max with all that too. Even though I do kind of regret leaving it. But, we might be doing some stuff today. I got an idea of what I want to do today. Again, I wasn't initially planning to do stream today, let alone GTA. I was planning to do the peak achievement hunting because I want to get all the achievements on peak. But, I'm a little bit excited. Now that we know when the official end is, I kind of want to try and kick some things going. It's a thing that I've been trying to do for a while, but I've been waiting to hear back from some people. But at this point, Max is going to do what he wants to do. I think Max, as a character, has learned a lot and developed a lot throughout the point of 4.0. I'd say he's changed a lot more compared to 3.0. He's not perfect to where I want him to be, but he's definitely gone a little bit more from just side character running bar to maybe a little bit more main character. Not to the full point, but I'd at least say he's gone from like a background character to, at the very least, secondary character, you know? I would like to think that personally, but we'll have to wait and see for that for the most part. But no, I am like so gosh dang excited about this. I really can't wait to see what they have in store for us. It's gonna be a very exciting time. I promise you guys, I will lock the hell in for this. Again, I've been waiting so long for 4.0 to come around, and we're locking the hell in. I will admit I've been a little bit wishy washy these last couple of months, but I need to lock in. I need to lock in. This sort of thing only happens once every like. I mean, we're probably not going to get another thing like this until GTA 6 RP, which is probably going to be at least another, I'd say, 4 years away. So we are locking the hell in for this. 100% we are locking the hell in. I am very much looking forward to it. But honestly, I didn't expect it to be so soon. I thought that once we learned about the release date, it'd still be like another good 2 months. Not 19 days away. Yeah, the trailer hasn't dropped just yet. The trailer's going to be dropping on the 19th. And I bet you the server's going to be going down around the same time too. Which I think is a good idea for the healthiness of like the server and everything. It's the same thing they did between 3.0 and 4.0. They, sorry, I lost train of thought there for a second. Again, it's very hot, so my brain is a little bit mashed potatoes. Apologies about that. But they did drop it to give people like a little bit of break and a little bit of downtime before it happened. But yeah, no, it is exciting times ahead. Very, very exciting times ahead. Yeah, I thought October would be the latest. I mean, I was definitely worried that it was going to be after GTA 6 at this point. But I do think 2 months before is plenty of time to get things going. I think people are a little bit incorrect with the assumption that GTA 6 is going to completely kill out GTRP. Because I see it maybe being a big thing for like maybe a month on Twitch. And then after that, it's probably going to cycle out with other games. Because you got to remember, it's only going to be coming out with single player. The single player people will only be able to get so much mileage out of. So I don't think it's going to really take away the hype all too much. Like, it's going to kill it for a little bit maybe. But if anything, I think it's going to make people even more excited for GTRP. Like, they'll play GTA 6, then think, oh yeah, GTA 6 RP could be a thing. And maybe want to get their time in with GTA 5 to prepare. I think it's going to bring more hype more so than anything else. Like I said, I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to stream GTA 6 or not. But honestly, it's going to very much depend on where RP is. Like, if RP is RPing, we're probably just going to stick to RP. I got no problem with that. Because just got to remember the fact that, like, people probably won't want to watch GTA 6 because they want to play it themselves. They don't want to get spoilers and stuff like that. So you got to consider that angle too. Like, it's going to be definitely a mix of both, I would say. But yeah, I'm personally not too worried about that. And you also got to remember that 2 months at the start of a server wipe is a lot of time. Like, at the start of a server wipe, it really is, if you miss one day, it feels like you've missed a month. Like, it really does go a mile a minute. That only really starts to slow down after, say, like a year or so of the server being out. And that's largely because that's around the time that updates kind of slow down a bit. Everyone's kind of established. But yeah, in those first 2 months, there's a lot of time for things to get established. But honestly, even though I'm not kind of like aiming for it to begin with, I really think Max should join. I kind of do want Max to maybe be a bit more involved with the criminal world this time around. I think 4.0 has been a very good middling pot for him, but I want him to get a little bit more involved with still a focus on civilian RP, because I just love civilian RP. I may not be the biggest streamer, but I always want to try and bring eyes to civilian RP where I can, because it is a very important part of any sort of RP server. They may not be the main characters, but they really do help the world feel more alive, like an actual world to live in. Because, if everyone's crazy, then no one's crazy, You need the normalcy there to compare to the crazy to make it seem more crazy. But if everyone is a, heartless, non-empathetic killer, it's just not as interesting for the story. You need the balance there to really have the story have more of an oomph to it. Do you want to see some white-collar crime? Yeah, I do wonder how they're going to handle that. Again, like I said, I want business RP to really flourish in 4.0. And I really do think if you try and tie in more crime with that, like, you gotta, like, make having a business more important to criminals, and also make it more important to, like, have a clean person running it too. Because there's no point having a business with illegal things going through it if the owner is super big criminal boss. It just makes it feel a little bit more unrealistic. I hope there's more encouragement. Kind of like I think 3.0 did a pretty good job where like Penny was the one running roosters and stuff like that. I think that was a pretty good balance between it. There's business RP is popping. She's bringing nice back for NoPixel 5. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that do love business RP. Like, it's a huge part. Like, I would say that was the biggest part of 3.0. 3.0, in my opinion, was carried by business RP. It played a very, very huge part in it all. And so that's why it's been so sad to see it not really flourish too much in 4.0. But I really think there's a good chance it'll flourish a lot more in 5.0 this time around. Because there was definitely a push for there to be no whitelists at the start of 4.0. And I think that has definitely been learned that doesn't work too well. With the change of like the guns and everything like that. I think that opinion has most definitely changed. Because if it's a case of like, if you can do it, people will do it themselves. Like, the fact that everyone repairs their own cars and stuff like that. If you do let people do every business themselves, they will, and it just kind of devalues the business as a whole. In my opinion, business RP only works if there's some level of exclusivity and whitelist. Now, I'm not going to say that whitelisting needs to be, only given to people OOC. I think there should be ways in character for it to work too. My idea for how whitelisting should work for businesses is that you give the mayor like 3 contracts for each type of business, and then it's the mayor's decision who gets it. Because that would give more reason for you to vote for a different mayor. Like, do you want to re-vote for this mayor that gave all of their businesses to their friends? Or do you vote for a different mayor in hopes they do something different? I feel that gives a lot more reason and more power behind the mayor role, and it keeps it being more in character too. And again, that also gives the opportunity for businesses to cycle out from time to time too. Because I think what kind of kills a lot of business RP sometimes is if it goes on for too long. Like Liquid Library, for example. I probably should have not been there as long as I was. I got to a point where I was starting to resent the building because I was there for so long. But I felt like I had to be there. But if I was like forced out of there and there was actual cycling, I think that would have been a lot better for me. I think like 3 months to 6 months is the perfect time to kind of like cycle out RP businesses and stuff like that. Because it gives people enough time to get time out of it without fully burning themselves out of it too. And then maybe they can go back to in the future and stuff like that. This is my former cycle talking as Grunk has driven a car on them. I mean, I do think there's sometimes where talking in a circle is fine. But yeah, I don't like doing that either. I don't like just yapping for, yapping sense. I like there to be some purpose behind the yapping. I will admit, I'm someone that does stay in one location for an extended period of time at points. Working at the bar and stuff like that. Though I always felt better at the bar because, there was some reason for us being there otherwise. But outside of that, I've never really been a big fan of that either. It's better to be more so on the move or anything like that. That's why I like the taxi. I like the taxi because it lets me yap, but also still be a bit more on the move. But yeah, I think it should be fine. As praising the weather, Frank and Nerd done with the news. Not surprised Frank gets news organized. Oh yeah, no, I think Frank should. I think he's definitely earned it. I mean, Ursula's another one that's earned it over the years too. Though I know she hasn't been around too much in 4.0, but she is someone that has always brought a lot of RP to the news scene. I'd love to see Frank and honestly, I'd love to see Frank and Nora have opposing news sources. I think it'd be more interesting if every whitelisted business had at least 1 or 2 competitions to go against it. Because again, that'll make business RP more interesting. Think like when people think back to business RP in 3.0, everyone thinks between the war between Roosters and Burger Shot. That was like some of the best business RP because you had that rivalry going on. I honestly really wish someone put more effort into running a bar because I would have loved to have a rival for the Liquid Library. Now we got close with Junior, but we were too good friends with Junior to really there be any sort of rivalry going there. I remember in 3.0, I believe the cops were looking to open up a bar directly across the street from the Liquid Library, and I was really excited about that. I thought there could be some really good RP that comes from that, some like actual business competition. But running a bar in RP is just very rough to do. It's definitely not the easiest of things. I think that's the best way to really balance the whitelist is make it so there is whitelist, but there's multiple of the same. Like 2 to 3 maximum though. You can't have too many. What really killed restaurant RP in 3.0 was when there was like 10 restaurants spread across the city. That's when uh, restaurant RP kind of started to dwindle. I would say someone that worked at Roosters at the time, when that happened, I could spend like an hour plus in Roosters without a single customer coming through. You need it to be a little bit more limited. And also shoot anyone that gets food themselves and just runs out. For the love of God, that's my biggest pet peeve in RP. Like, at the very least, talk to someone to get the food. Don't just go in the warmer and grab it yourself. I always hated that. That's generally my biggest peeve, because it makes civilians seem more like an inconvenience than someone to interact with an RP with. Is it the most interesting RP interaction? No. But for that civilian RPer, that interaction could mean the world to them. That's an interaction that they're getting that they might not get otherwise. Like, it's a little thing, but it still matters. That's generally my biggest pet peeve for the most part.
I won't believe it until it's real.
It's real, Arjun. It's coming soon. September 8th, less than a month away. Oh gosh, I'm just really excited. I mean, you guys know I'm very passionate about RP. I love RP. It's one of my favorite games to stream, and it's so cool to be part of like an actual breathing RP world. I will admit, sometimes I get a little bit unhealthily obsessed with it. I'm going to be a little bit more mindful of that with the 5.0, but I definitely am going to be locked in for it. For 100%, I'm going to be locked in with it, because I've been looking forward to this. Like I said, we're not going to get another thing like this until GT6
really
RP.
real? What is the nature of reality? Is anything real?
No, my RP bar is real. It's real to me. The Liquid Library is real to me. I swear. It's my favorite place in the whole world. Oh, but yeah, no, I'm so much looking forward to this. So, as I said, Max looks to run a food place. I mean, if I get the opportunity to run a food place, I'll take it. Honestly, I'll take any sort of business opportunity I'll get in 5.0. It's just the idea is that I'm going to go in doing more taxi to begin with. Honestly, we might do some more taxi today, depending how things go. I do enjoy doing the taxi. It's kind of cool that Max got the reputation of being the taxi guy at the start of 4.0. Honestly, alongside the faceless stuff of Max dipping out the faceless stuff, I do regret not putting more time into taxi in the early days. Because once we got the girls' house, we needed to make money to, be able to afford the girls' house. So I started doing more grindy jobs than RP jobs like the taxi. And I do kind of regret doing that. Because I think if we made taxi our main thing, it could have become something larger than what it was. Because the problem is, once there is no taxis around, people will get out of the habit of calling taxis. So you need it to be consistent, and you need it to be like a very regular thing you do so people can rely on you. Or at least have some taxis out there to rely on. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's going to be fun. Make more of a nuisance, keep coming back so they go to restaurants instead. Maybe. I don't know, good ways to combat the self-service could be having a gas station snacks and drink that only fill up a tiny bit of hunger. I think it's better if you stick to restaurants. Like, my dream for restaurants personally is that you can only eat food inside restaurants. That way people can't just like get food delivered. They can't, or at least like maybe only last 30 minutes outside of restaurants. Or hell, maybe only last 30 minutes, period. Because part of the problem that happened in 3.0 with restaurants is that people would stock up on food. Like, specifically with the farmer's market, food lasted 3 days before it molded away. So what they would do, what a lot of gangs would do, they would send out their prospects to go stock up on a bunch of food. A lot of the time just getting the food themselves from the farmer's market guy. That's one of the reasons why I got taken away. And then they'd have food for the next 3 days. They like fill up a local storage or something. And even to this day, the DOJ, PDs, they have a fridge to stock food in. It's not that much of a detriment to go out of your way for 5 minutes to go to a restaurant. Like, make food last longer in terms of, like, your hunger lasts longer, but make it so you can only eat it inside of a restaurant. I think that's the best way to really balance it. Would it be a bit of a pain to begin with? Probably, but I bet you once people get into the habit of it, and, people, it give more reasons for restaurants to hire people in all hours, too. Because there'll be more traffic coming through a lot of the time. So I am very hoping that's the case with the rest. I know there's a lot of other RPers I've talked to before that also would love that sort of thing too. A lot of the RPers that are involved with Roosters in 3.0. So I'm hoping there's maybe something like that. Because they did try little bits in 3.0, like adding specific buffs from the food you get from restaurants, which did work for a while, but yeah, over time I think it would be better for that to happen. Go into the back of a shop, grab stuff. Guess what? Jack goes to spy that knows it's tagging you for 20 minutes. I mean, another thing that I think 4.0 did really well that I hope they do continue on into 5.0 is the inclusion of DMs. Like DM/GMs. It's another thing that I think Skyrim RP does very well too, is having a lot of like admin characters that are there to push story. I think that's very, very important. I will say for that to properly work, you do need to make it a character that's specifically for that, more so than like a character that you regularly play. It needs to be a character that you specifically have to GM and push stories. And I hope what they do in 5.0 is that it's not just for criminals. Like pretty much every DM, GM in 4.0 has largely been for the criminal sides. But I'm really hoping there's one for civilian RP. Like, maybe a GM, DM that pushes, people's whitelist for the businesses and stuff like that. Like John Business or something. Or, bring back a big corporation like Cerberus, have GM character leading it to then push out these different businesses. And also, if you do that, you would have it so they are beholden to that person too. Like, they owe X amount of money per week to the corporation. Because then that would stop these businesses from becoming just pure money printers, which they do become sometimes in 3.0. I mean, there was actually a joke about that inside the Liquid Library. Like, every so often, if you go down to the book printing area of the Liquid Library, you'll see like a bunch of money like hung up on the walls in the book printers and stuff like that. Dark Overseer made that because the HWA kept saying they want a money printer. So we put a literal money printer down in the basement. Not one that can actually use as money printer, but just kind of like a funny little reference to that. So it's definitely a thing in 3.0, just to the point of that. That way to do grants less loans, civs, crims could have different conditions. I mean, I still think that grants from mayors could work too. Because, I'm adamantly against them at the moment, but they could work if they owe the money back. That's the big thing. The money needs to go back into circulation. I've always been of this opinion in RP that free money is bad money. Free money is just bad for RP. It's better if there's some level of strings attached. It could be from the government. Maybe if there is no government loans, it's done through people. But then, there's like high interest, and then there's, like legs being broken, that like mafia loan sort of thing. But also for that, you can't have it be government funded. Because that was player-ran loan businesses in 3.0. The problem with them is that they were funded by the state. So there was never any risk on their part. Like, for a loan business to work, it needs to have risk on their part. So there's a lot more like risk for them giving out a loan that might not be paid back in time. Again, leading into the mafia loans and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to see what this is all going to mean. Again, we're going to learn a lot more in, 3 weeks time? Just about 3 weeks time. No, less than 3 weeks time. 2 weeks in not even 6 days. We're going to be learning a lot more about it soon. Open economy was unintended for so long. Turns out it was never intended for the city to get 100% revenue for car purchases. Yeah, you guys heard me rant about it before. Mayors giving out like as much as they did in business grants, it just wasn't good for the economy. To be fair, the economy was already kind of destroyed at that point, but it definitely didn't help. Yeah, and the fact that the state account was as much as it was. The problem with the state account has always been, this was the case in 3.0 too, as someone that was the mayor and was in the mayor department several times. The problem is that it's an unlimited pot of gold. Like, you can take as much as you want from it and barely make a dent. And a lot of the time, the judges won't even see that. Or, like, anyone that keeps an eye on it won't. Like, if there's, like, $800 million in the bank account, they're probably not going to miss $2 million, But $2 million can mean a lot in RP. That can mean, like, a lot of guns. That can be, like, certain car purchases. Or, like, different avenues of RP that are then skipped. That's what I mean when I say that free money is bad money. I might see it from, like, new player perspective, too. One thing that I didn't like that some people did in 3.0, and I think sometimes 4.0, is that find someone new to the city, then give them, like, free car, free house, get them to, like, the end game robberies in their first week. Those people typically burn out a lot faster than everyone else, because then what do they have to strive towards? If you give everyone, like, the end game of the server as soon as they're in, what do they have to strive towards? Because that's what really drives a lot of RP, is the goals. It's the long-term goals, the things that the character's trying to do. And again, it's the same with business grants, too. If someone new to the city comes in, instantly able to get a $5 million from the mayors, then what's the point of them sticking around and trying to work towards anything else? You need those long-term goals that have like some struggle and strive to get to for the RP to really mean more. I'm super interested in the graphical overhaul. Yeah, that's another thing is the graphical overhaul. I kind of see that a little bit. It definitely does. Like the character models specifically, they look different. Am I wrong? Like the character models do look like they've changed a little bit, like a little bit more high fidelity. Because that face there, that's the face that I use on Max. Just like tweaked a little bit more. And that definitely does look a little bit different. Like, even like these characters in the back. I can't tell if those are NPCs because I don't think those are NPCs from the base game, right? At least I don't recognize them as such. But they definitely do look different for the most part. I'm very intrigued to see what they mean by all of this. Because the characters' models definitely do look very different to what they looked like before. I wonder if we'll be able to copy and paste our characters like last time or if it's going to be a whole new system. I'll make sure to save my details for that just in case. Again, luckily, Max is pretty easy to replicate. It's like that face plus another one mixed together very lightly. That one isn't. Well, it's the ones in the background there that I'm interested in. Like, you know, her, him, because I can see definitely like different body types and stuff there. Whereas, you know, the GTA Online models all have the same body type. So I'm very intrigued about that. Yeah, I'm just so interested. I mean, you can look at the cars here too. Is there any like new cars that we can see? Again, we're doing like one of those YouTuber things that, you know, everything you missed in the Rockstar reveal trailer sort of thing. 10 hours for a 2-second trailer. We are kind of pulling that a little bit at the moment, but you know, I'm excited. Hope they get access to some cool stuff from GTA Online. Oh, they most definitely will. One of the reasons why a lot of the stuff from GTA Online didn't make its way over to 5M on the server is because Rockstar put a lot of limitations on that. But they're working with Rockstar now. So I imagine those limitations probably won't really mean as much. Also, you know what sort of cars I'm looking at when I'm trying to look for cars here. Where are my classy cars? Show me my classy cars. I love my sports classics. Where are they? Where are they, NNS? I can't see them. Damn it, I don't see any classy cars here. There better be a Stafford equivalent. No matter what, Max will always be a classy guy. Even if I get into crime, he's always going to be a classy guy. That's like one of the core parts of his character. Always classy. I was thinking about getting rid of that trait of him for a while, but no. I like him being classy. Suits, fancy cars, all that stuff. Clubhouse, arcades, big casino. I mean, I wonder if they're going to do the same interior stuff too. Like, you know, the interiors that you just walk into, no like load or anything like that. I'm assuming they're probably going to keep that house system. That house system was one of the big like changes made in 4.0. Like the house system plus the fact that you can throw items in the ground and they'll be there months later. Those were some of the biggest things they added in 4.0. That, to be honest, at this point we kind of take for granted. Like being able to actually put something on the ground and then find it months later is kind of crazy when you think about it. Because before, if you put anything on the ground, a lot of the time it would just end up in the void. Like it would just disappear. So, but you know, the fact that I could like throw a gun in an alleyway that I killed someone with, and then like 3 months later, police can find it and then scrub it for DNA and stuff like that. I think that's kind of cool. Or, you know, like I throw my phone in the ocean, maybe someone go down and find it. There's a big limitation in the house system. Each interior was a shell and the server could only handle 1,000 shells. Have tons of houses everywhere. I do wonder if that's changed or not, though, now that they have more, like, they probably have a lot more to work with. I'm hoping so, because I did hope there'd be more houses in, like, Vinewood and stuff like that. More, like, fancy mansions and stuff. Or, you know, just more business interiors in general. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. Also, the loading system caused a lot of problems with high-speed chases. Oh, yeah, no, the loading system was super awkward. Like, it made it very limited on what you could really do with it. It gave a little bit more creativity, because, you know, you'd just be given a blank room that you can do whatever you want with. More so than having to, like, conform to the actual size of the building. But that's also better in some ways, too. But I am so excited to see what this is all going to be. Like I said, the building here, I've been looking forward to see what this building's going to look like for like 2 years now. Because it's a classy as hell building, and I want to see what it looks like. I want to see how classy this casino is. I really want to see that. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else I missed here. I don't see if inside the casino is so bad. I'm wondering who worked on it. I'm fingers crossed that Dark Overseer worked on it because he's someone that understands class. He knows classy. Look at that. How do you, again, there's very little that we can really pull from all of this. Very, very little. But still, at least the big thing that I think we can see from all these images is the fact there's like a whole new town here. I can't even begin to think where this is on the GTA 5 map. I can't see any like buildings in the background or anything like that to really pinpoint where that is. Nor can I see anything on the street. Like so far, I feel like it's maybe Vespucci. But other than that, I got no idea where this is on the GTA 5 map. And I wonder how many overhauls there are going to be like this on the map. Obviously, here looks largely the same. Like that building, I believe, is still there. You got the old Cerberus building over this side. And a lot of the vehicles do look the same, but I wonder if that's intentional or not. Maybe they're trying to hide some things. You know, minus the scooter. I'm very excited to see the scooter. I bet you that the scooter is going to become the vehicle for the clowns in 5.0. Screw the Club, they're going full scooter mode. That is definitely a clown-adjacent vehicle right there. I want to see many bank robberies with this. I think that's going to be good. You know, like Nico as well from the HOA, he's going to love this. He's going to be a scooter, bro. Honestly, are the scooters going to kill my taxi RP? Oh, no. I may have to flatten the tower. I may have to hit anyone on a scooter, depending how things go. Maybe the scooters are going to kill my potential for taxi RP. Oh, no. These better be slow as hell. These better go like 10 miles per hour maximum. I want to make sure I still get my business RP, damn it. It's like e-scooters taking away like business in big cities and stuff like that. Hope the train works this time. Maybe I do worry the train is maybe not going to be in there just because it's a lot to handle. I wouldn't be too sad either, but still. Pretty on brand for taxis, always waging war on other transports. Oh, 100%. Like I said, one thing I'm trying to do a little bit more on Max in the future is be a little bit more willing to conflict, because I've always been very conflict averse. I want to be a lot more comfortable with doing conflict. I feel like I've grown enough as an RPer now to be able to like pretty comfortably do that. There's always the worry that, you know, you do this, then you get people think, oh, you're in conflict with the other person, OOC. But I know a lot of people in the RP space these days. A lot of them know me too. That is just pure in-character conflict. Oh, I really can't wait. Again, we have very little to work on here, but man, is it exciting. Brand new day and whatnot for GTRP. Like I said, there's not going to be anything this big in GTRP until GTA 6. This is going to be the big thing for a long time. I'm very excited for that. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything else we can really dissect here, to be honest. This is probably the most we're really going to be able to dissect from it all. Also, is that Joe Jonte? That kind of looks like Joe Jonte, like a fusion between Joe Jonte and Hubcap Jones. Are those new clothes too? Again, just looking at the character models in general and like the graphics, they definitely do look different. Like the character models, the clothes, they definitely look a lot more realistic than they did before. Is that the right word? A lot more blended in graphically. Nothing really stands out all too much. I'm trying to see if I can pinpoint like any new clothing, any new cars, anything like that from all of this. I don't think so. But you can definitely see some returning clothes. The clothes down here, those are the paywall clothes. So those are definitely going to come back, which means I still get my really good suits on Max. I love the paywall suits. I really can't wait to see what's all going to be. That's definitely a new building there, that DJ place. Actually, is that DJ place in GTA Online? Because I remember at some point they added like a whole new area in GTA Online for DJing underneath the Diamond Casino. I wonder if that's what that is. Either way, it looks like something new and cool to explore, which is the most exciting thing. But yeah, no, I am very, very excited to see what this is all going to mean. We got to wait about 19 days to really learn more, but I'm sure those 19 days are just going to fly by for the most part. They're really just going to fly by. But yeah, exciting. TLDR is exciting times ahead. And the plans for today, I want to try and push forward a little bit more Max's story in 4.0. There's a few more things we got to round out, and a few more things I want to take a bit more risk with. So that's going to be the plan today. We're going to do something a little bit risky that may not actually have any sort of payoff, but we're going to see if we can do something. use something that we've had in our arsenal for a while that we haven't utilized for a long while, and see where things kind of go from there for the large part. But yeah, I'm very excited. Do we do our dailies or do we just hop straight into GTRP? Honestly, I think we just hop straight in. I feel like we've done our daily time just yapping about RP for the most part. Definitely more yappity than anything else. Oh, but you know, I'm so excited. Again, we do have a pretty packed end of year by the looks of it, because we have Boone's Zomboid server happening sometime this month. That's probably going to take up a lot of our time. Then we also have... Honestly, I'm not even sure I'm going to have time for Valheim now I think about it. Because the Valheim update drops on the 6th of September, right? Like 5th or 6th? I'm not even sure I'm going to have time for that. Plus, there's rumors about the Rust Kingdom event happening soon, too. Which I don't know if we're going to have time for, to be honest. It's very much going to depend on how everything plays out timing-wise. Because I love the Rust Kingdom event, but... Again, GTA 5.0 is something we've been excited for a long time. Hey, Cannoli, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, let's get ourselves just into GTRP then. We've done enough yapping. Let's see if we can get some stuff done today. Again, I don't know if it's going to be the longest of streams, because I am low-key kind of boiling like a lobster. It is, 35 degrees Celsius right now, so I am kind of lobster maxing. I may have a fan pointing at me with a big bottle of lemonade and water next to me to try and stay as cool as possible, but like I said, that announcement just got me really excited. And I just wanted to play some GTRP. It's not like we've been playing little bits of GTRP. Like, I will say Max has been back in town for at least, like, 2 weeks to a month now. Hasn't really done all too much other than talk to people and just catch up on things. He's mainly just been gauging the temperature of the city, more so than anything else. And, a little bit of taxi work, too. I said, since we now have kind of a deadline, I kind of want to just do some more taxi. Maybe we give Tanya her last couple weeks. Because, Tanya, for those who know, Tanya is the taxi that we got at the very start of 4.0. Probably the most driven vehicle, or at least, maybe not the most driven vehicle at this point, but at the time, the most driven vehicle. I believe it was actually one of, if not the first car purchase, too. Outside of, like, government vehicle car purchases. Like, in terms of things bought from Mosley's, we were definitely one of the first. Because most people didn't buy cars until the rent vehicles went up more. So I want to maybe give her a little bit less times on the road. I think she deserves it. She has been a very faithful companion. Probably one of the only people Max still has in the city out from the beginning of 4.0. That's Tanya. She's the last one that we've got left. Maybe it's a good time that we give her a last couple weeks on the road. Maybe we give her a little bit of a drive around. Though I do love my fancy cars too. But there's just something about Tanya. We'll see. Maybe we just start off on Tanya and see how things go. Actually, no, I want to start off in a fancy vehicle because we do need to go grab something. And we do need a relatively fast vehicle for that. So let's get ourselves loaded in. We'll go grab our vehicle from the Liquid Library. It's just outside the Liquid Library. Let's get ourselves loaded on in. There we go. We'll keep the chill music on in the background for now. Largely what Max has been doing over these last couple of weeks is just mainly catching up on what's been going on. Everything with the faceless, all the quote-unquote snitching going on in town, too. There's definitely been a lot going on. It's definitely not been a quiet time for the most part. Again, I do kind of regret us leaving faceless. But they definitely have been pretty busy. Very, very busy for a very long time now. As I said, we're going to be taking a little bit of a risk with the thing we're doing today. Let's get at least get ourselves situated first. So perfect. Let's have a little bit of food and drink left. Do we have a little walk through the Liquid Library since we're here? No, we'll come back another time. I really do not know what's going to happen to the Liquid Library in 5.0. I feel like there's no reason for it not to still be here, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what the future entails. It honestly barely made it into 4.0, so I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, maybe if we get the opportunity, maybe we can give her a pretty good send-off too. But let's grab our fancy car to begin with. We spent so much time in that goddamn building, way more than we should have. Way more than we should have. or gets blown up as part of the Faces finale, well, we'll see how things go. See how things play out. Maybe it won't be the Faceless doing it. Yeah, I can't believe we spent like the better part of 4 IRL years inside that place. I have no idea how we did it. Considering that alcohol and books are two things that aren't exactly very popular, I have no idea how we were able to spend so much time in there as we did. Because we spent a lot of time. But also, I feel like it's what really developed Max, too. I don't think Max would be the Max. I mean, I don't even know if I would have stayed on the server as long as I have if it wasn't for the Liquid Library. That's really what kept me around in 3.0. And, you know, at the very least, we can say that we properly utilized it as best as we could in 4.0 too. We got to use all the secret rooms, minus one, but that was one that was, like, very hard to utilize. All of those rooms pretty much got utilized, not exactly as Sis wanted, but to a degree. I was able to do some fancy pageantry and show people certain things, you know, certain rooms with the guns and whatnot. I think that's better than nothing. Let me quickly put ourselves in the lemon list. Boom. We'll twat out real quick too. I'm actually just going to be a very busy day in town today. Oh. Lovely day so far. Our usual tweets let people know that we're around. Oh. Hello there, Jeremy.
Mr. Max, I'm no see.
Ah, yes, long time no see. Hope you've been well.
I've been okay. You know, trying to survive when the city seems to be falling apart because like all the faces stuff. You know, still managed to. At least I'm still alive, I guess.
Yeah, it does seem that it's been a bit chaotic. I've been catching up over these last couple weeks.
Oh, okay. What have you been up to then?
Just time out of town, you know. After everything that happened, I just needed some time away.
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree with that, especially considering how things has changed over the past few weeks.
Very much so. Seems like everything's up in flames for the most part.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to put out the flame as most as I can.
That's the best any of us can do.
Yeah, literally, the other day I was driving down, just patrolling on my ambulance, right? And I saw there's a building in flame.
Yes, I've seen a few of them. One in Vespucci and one more so in the south side. The casino, I believe it was.
Yep. That just happened so spontaneously that no one else called out. I just happened to stumble upon it.
Yeah, I don't know
okay,
what happened
that's not
there.
good.
I mean, there's also all the other places, the water treatments and whatnot. Those are all pretty blown up last I saw.
Yes. For now, there's a few. You can see a water tank near some of the residential area and next to senior barn.
Yep, seen that too.
Yeah, the government did some kind of convoy to resupply this water tank with some emergency water.
That's good, but I imagine they won't last forever.
Yeah, they last for. I mean, 2 weeks ago they said it's gonna last for 6 more weeks.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so I suppose we have like 4 weeks left.
Yeah, I guess that isn't really too much.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that can all get sorted. I imagine people are on that. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I think water is something. It's so common that when we live in a peaceful era, nobody think about the accessibility of water. But when the face is starting attack, this is like when it hits really hard, making everyone realize, oh wait, this is affecting every single person who lives on this island.
Very much so. Hopefully nothing else gets attacked, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I see they're still posting videos.
Yeah, I remember one of the video Okay, so you know about the app, right?
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, like one of the video at the end of the video there was a distorted image of like a satellite tower, and couple of days ago, it happened very late
Piggy block.
into the day that everyone's phone got a notification that our service went out.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it happened for like a very brief second, like a hiccup. Everything was fine after, but it does kind of created this a little bit uneasy feeling that maybe something could happen to like anything related to phone service or radio signal, all that. It would be really bad if that's gonna happen.
Very much so. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a chaotic time. Everyone does rely on their phones after all.
Yeah, yeah, like for us who work in, the police department or EMS department, we rely on radio to communicate, to attend to different calls, right?
Mm.
So if we lose that, that's gonna be very difficult.
Well, the radio doesn't need the cell towers, does it?
And it still relies on the satellite, one way or the other, right? Because it sends it's. I'm not really too familiar with the terminology or the technology. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't.
I believe it uses something else than just cell towers. I believe radios are fine on their own for the most part. I
Oh,
don't think you'll
okay.
have too much to worry with that. But still, it's best to
Okay.
be prepared just in case.
Yeah.
Alright then, well, hope you do keep yourself safe with everything going
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and it's good to hear your voice again. Hope I don't know what your if you have like something you're working on, because I remember you said you used to have a taxi company, right?
Yeah, I might do a bit of taxi. Maybe people need that with the fuel as crazy as it is.
Oh, that's a very good point. Yeah, it's gonna be harder to travel for sure. I got myself an electric car.
Hmm, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but who knows what if like the faces attack the power company again, then that's gonna be a shortage as well, right?
Yeah, that is also going to be another problem.
Yeah, I feel like vaccine can definitely be something people they're gonna be needing,
Yeah, you'll probably
and
see me out and
carpooling.
about doing it. Just look for
Yeah,
any
that'd be
yellow
nice.
car. Are the buggers
Okay.
still around? Do they still drive yellow cars?
I feel like I saw Abdul the other day driving the yellow car.
Oh, nice to know that he's still around.
From time to time, not like every single day.
Alright, I guess the same with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I'll
All right.
leave you to it.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
You as well. I'll see you around,
All right.
Jamie.
Bye bye.
See you. Nice car, thank you. I love me some sports classics. I found a lot of sports cars look the same. Sports classic, though. You can't go wrong with the classics. So, I have any more food? It's gone moldy, damn it. We'll grab some food from here real quick.
Whatever, dude.
Hello, is anyone home? The signs are up, so someone has been here recently. Hello? Bloodstain there too. Maybe they're upstairs? Let's see. We are up here for a specific reason, but I want to check in with here first. See how everyone's doing. Otherwise, we'll just go do that. Also, I hate that we don't have wax in our car. I thought I waxed it, apparently not. We'll quickly check outside, see if anyone's here. Hello, is anyone home? Sometimes they're around back. We can quickly check around back. Let's see. Hey, Rudy. Yeah, they pushed some new terms recently. Also, those that missed it, make sure that you don't have the AI thing checked in your account settings. It's automatically opt-in, but make sure you opt out. So that you don't get your chat messages don't get harvested by AI. Because that's apparently a thing now. One day I'd like some good news from Twitch. One day. Okay, no one here. That's fine. We'll just go on to our next plan. Go. Alright, see if anyone's around. Otherwise, we'll just go get some food in town. It is still the start of the day, so it is probably going to be a little bit quieter than normal. Let's see. Yeah, no one at the guild house either. Okay. Alright, we need to go grab some real quick. All good, all good. And Kitty's been paying the bills. That's good. I said we got some we're planning to do today. Some I think it's been long, long overdue. If we can get it done. See, everything's good over here. I was waiting on Bjorn for it, but I'm just going to do it myself. Because screw it. New Max. No more waiting on other people. Doing things himself rather than asking for permission. Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely Gigi's room here. 100%. Alright, let's see. Is it still in here? Still in here. Okay, and it's still got decent durability, too. That's definitely going to last till the end of 4.0. Alright, let's get this bad boy moved. At the bottom over there. End of days and whatnot. End of days. Okay, let's just get in our car and head back down to town. We gotta go move this somewhere else. And go get this car a bit of wax, too. Honestly, after this, we'll probably go get our taxi. Maybe do taxi for a little bit. Alright, back downtown we go. In the speed limit range. I hope y'all are having a good Thursday so far. I said for me, I've just kind of been boiling for the most part. I've 100% been boiling today. But, you know, that's kind of expected with the hottest day in the UK. I do still want to do a stream for Peak soon, by the way, to do all the achievements. I do want to 100% in that game again, but maybe we do that tomorrow or Saturday, potentially. We'll see where things go. See how everything plays out for the most part. Careful, careful. There we go. All good, all good. Yeah, definitely a wee bit hot. I've been doing my best in order to keep as cool as I possibly can be. I got a fan on my face. I got a bit of lemonade with lime in it. Nice little bottle of water as well. Doing my best to try and stay as cool as humanly possible. Though it's not super duper easy with the weather as it is right now. But, you know, trying our best. I've got the windows open as well, but I might close it as the day goes on, potentially. I always get concerned that people outside can hear me. Even though I'm on the top floor, I still worry. But I kind of need it open in this weather. You know, being on top floor apartment with weather like this is not fun. It's very warm. Very, very warm. I didn't even have the blanket on my lap, which I usually do. Flat roof? Yep, flat roof. Our houses are not built for the heat whatsoever. Very much the opposite. Ooh, I gotta chug some more water, actually. I'm so dehydrated. A little bit nervous about what we're gonna do, but we gotta do something. It's so gosh dang warm. I'm definitely gonna invest in getting myself an AC unit in the winter, I think. I think I gotta get prepared for this weather being a regularity more so than anything else. Unfortunately, geez. It's just something I gotta get used to a little bit. Take water sip? You know, I'll take another water sip too. Good idea. There we go, perfect. I might try and do a bit of a longer stream either today or Saturday, depending on how the weather is. Might be a mini donathon a little bit. I don't like doing donathons typically. Never like doing that stuff, but a payment that I was supposed to get this month didn't come through, so anything to be given is always helpful. Like I said, might do a longer stream for that this week to push it a little bit. Maybe that'll be our achievement hunting day, because I have no idea how long it's going to take for us to get the achievements. I don't even know how most of them go. I really want that new sash as well. Yeah, there's a new sash you can get, but you got to complete Ascent 8. Which I think is going to be a lot easier if we maybe get a little group for it. Just doing that solo does not seem fun. They've also changed how the ascents work too. It's no longer that you can't get revived anymore, which is nice. Makes Ascent 7 a little bit better to play. Only a little bit. But yeah, I might do something later this week for it. Nothing too bad. Just, thought we might as well. A couple of my friends have said I gotta get a little bit more, what's the word for it? I forget the word for it. Not like asking for money sort of word, but you know. Just play is part of the streaming sphere stuff. Shameless, that's it. A bit more shameless. That's the word I'm looking for. To an extent. I don't like being fully shameless. Let's get ourselves down to the sea, then we gotta make a few calls. See who's out and see who's about. Better to try and call people early on the day rather so than later. I still want to see if we can maybe get a good catch-up with Chatty before the end of 5.0 too. Max and Chatty haven't had a proper catch-up for better part of a year, I'd say. I think last time was not too long after he got shot. Which was definitely a while ago now.
Is this one of them? Hello. Ugh.
Oh, all good, all good. Gucci be Gucci. We're definitely still going to do some Skyrim RP as well, by the way. But I have said since getting back in again that our time in Skyrim RP is going to be a little bit limited. I'm still a little bit burnt out from those first couple of months of the server being open. Excited to see where it goes, though. Obviously, we probably won't be playing much of it once 5.0's out. 5.0 will probably be taking the majority of our time. But I'm not opposed. Maybe if there is something going on.
That's great. Good for you.
Hey, Rudy! Oh, I appreciate it, Rudy. Thank you. That does help. Thank you. Donathon. Like I said, I don't typically like doing donathons and stuff like that. Last time I did one was like the start of last year, and I felt awful doing it. I never want to push you guys to give money or anything like that. Like, I want that to be more your guys' decision than me trying to beg or anything for it. It's the same reason why I've never liked doing subathons. I'd rather just people subscribe if they want to, rather than try and push anything. I much prefer the people just come in here, relax, and just watch. That's more than I can ever ask for. It's just people wanting to watch. And that's what I'll always keep too. Also, that's definitely something that Kick does a little bit better, but I don't know. I just couldn't stream on that website. I have my things I like to stick to, and I want to stick to Twitch. That's the website I prefer the most. Except for the most, to be honest. Damn. Hey, you know, I'll try and get some more emotes. If 5.0 is really good, we're definitely going to be overhauling the stream a lot. More emotes, more graphical things. Honestly, I've always said if I ever get rich, most of my money is going to go towards artists. I love artists, and one of the main reasons I got into VTubing is so I could commission more artists. Genuinely one of my goals. That and, like, Fancy Chef. Those are like my two main things I want. I want to be like a medieval king. I want a personal chef, and I want some artists locked in the basement doing nothing but drawing. Well, actually, not locked in the basement, but, you know, living their best life. Being able to focus on the drawing. That's my dream. Because artists are always mistreated a lot of the time. Also, the AI push and everything has definitely been a mistreatment of artists and the work they do. Got all the storage. Yep, we're all good. All right, okay, let's go get some food, then we'll go... Let's get our wax food, then we'll do some calls. Oh, no, they're super undervalued. That's why I say, you know, I can't stop AI. Like, as a person, I can't stop the push for AI. The best thing I can do is support artists with the means that I have. It's the best that any of us can really do until that bubble pops. Just support artists where we can. And not engage with AI as well. I'll be dead before I do that. So many shitposts by commissioned artists? Yeah! It's such a fun idea to do. I've said it before as well, like, I think I'm pretty sound sticking to PNG tubing too, because I feel like I can commission more artists with PNG tubing. Like, different emotes, different styles, stuff like that. Not to say that, you know, you can't do the same with 3D VTubing too, but I don't know, I really like the idea of more 2D VTubing and going from there. Honestly, the style that I would love to try and replicate for PNG tubing is almost like a storybook sort of style. That's kind of my dream idea for PNG tubing. And kind of fits into the medium too. Like kids' storybook or like, you know, Roald Dahl, those sort of things. Those are the sort of styles I'd love to. Like to push with PNG tubing. Kind of the same way that Octopimp has pushed the anime style for it. I think you can get pretty creative with PNG tubing. I want to see what I can do with it. It probably means having a bunch of buttons around my desk, but that also sounds kind of fun. I love the idea of, like, my desk becoming a mech for all the different emotions. There's so many ideas for different costumes, too. I still want to do that Mouse Knight costume at some point. A Sherlock Holmes one, I want one of those, something like that. Like, have a main one with a bunch of different expressions, then costumes like 1 or 2 expressions. I can swap between depending on the game. That's the dream. Hell, maybe I even get one that looks like my RP characters. So I guess it's already kind of close. So I did put away the thing that we took, right? Yeah, we did. Perfect. See, anywhere open. Ooh, Big Dog Noodles is open. Nice. Hello there.
Wait, what?
Hi, how are you?
I got you the 10 combos.
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So maybe crazy.
Good to hear. Is the shop open at the moment?
We're not open right now, I fear. I
got you.
can't seem to clock in. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, right. Yes. Sometimes need a nap for that sort of thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to take one. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Bad for me. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Johnny.
Appreciate
Hello.
We'll sit here and wait.
I've been abandoned.
it. Nearer Lake. Yourself?
Let's see.
Neuralink, Johnny
We're not desperate for food, but I like to get prepared at the start of the day. Just run into people at senior buns, too. All mech warrior controls streaming dock. Yeah, because I know Octo's got, like, foot pedals and stuff he uses to swap between. I want to get, like, a mouse, like, one of those MMO mouses with, like, a bunch of buttons on it. Have that, have, like, the foot pedals, maybe, like, little extra buttons. Maybe a separate stream deck with specifically buttons for that.
What the fuck? This guy called me.
That's what I want to do.
Texted me asking.
Become like a quick time event, basically. That's the dream. Again, I got ideas and I got plans of things I want to do in the future, which is always a good thing to have. Always a very good thing to have. Yeah, let's see. We'll see if we can get ourselves some food here.
I'm about to go film something.
Let me see as well. I haven't caught up on this in a minute.
30 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe after.
Let's see. What have we missed?
Taking them down. good.
Oh, max sitting emote would be good. Only have a few max emotes.
Nero said that.
If it all
Yeah, Nero Lake.
came back to you, this city's out of
Which ass
control,
room? Bismillah. I'm not being recorded, so it's a psychopath.
and I can't save us
Let's get over there.
anymore.
I guess that's what Jeremy meant by the focus on phones and stuff like that.
You going to that funeral as well?
I didn't know there was one.
Oh. You should normally dress in suits then.
I always like my suits. Don't want my best dressed day to be in a casket.
There's nowhere left you can go, and you can't save
That's
yourself anymore.
that's a really good way of looking at things.
But when's the funeral? Who's it for?
A guy called Dante.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll definitely see if I can make it.
Alright, you have a good day, brother.
I do as well. Hmm. Why are some of those crates floating? That's not the dog. Those don't look like the ones you get at the dock. What is that? Huh. Unless it's the ones... No, because I swear the ones on the ship aren't that tall either. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it definitely seems like everything's coming to some form of crescendo right now. Very excited to see what that's going to entail. Is this place open? Ah, oh, damn it, people are just getting food. Okay, we'll just sit here till someplace opens. I'll be dead before I get myself food at Senior Buns. Grace and the ship are pretty tall. Is that maybe the cargo ship? As in, like, the one that people do similar to Rust? I do wonder what he's cooking up with all that. Very, very intrigued. Hey
You
there,
gotta be
Peach.
kidding me.
Yeah, just wait and
Nothing's
see if anything opens. You know how it is.
flippin' open.
I mean, is this any different for like the last 2 years? This is what the food court's been since it became a thing.
Ugh, you're not wrong.
I mean, the
Let me
pizza
see if
place.
there's
Who the hell owns
anybody.
that?
A pizza place?
Yeah, the pizza place. Apparently no one knows who
know.
owns it, but someone owns it, and they've never opened it.
Oh, unbelievable.
That's
You
how
should
it
keep
is.
cafes open too.
Apparently there's a funeral going on, so maybe some people are busy with that.
Oh, Dante.
Yes, apparently so.
I don't know. That's the last guy I know who died recently. Is it?
That's what
His
I was told,
funeral?
yes.
Oh, okay.
I believe
Dang.
someone was going to open Big Dog Noodles, but they couldn't access the things for it, so they said they'd be back, but I'm not too sure. That was like 5 minutes ago. They might be back,
Oh,
though.
wait. The cauldron in Polito's open?
Yes, I was going to head up there next, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head up there instead.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I'll give them a few more minutes, then I'm probably going to head up there, too.
Oh, well,
Also, are you
Yeah, I
still
think the
Fingal Dan's
broccoli was-
daughter? Is that still a thing?
of course.
Oh,
What do you-
okay.
What do you... Yeah, of course I am. You
I was
know?
trying to see if I remembered correctly.
I do have good memory.
Fingal Dan was never the same after he became a police officer, though.
Oh, yeah, you can say that again. I know.
One of the
But then
best, like,
again-
getaway drivers ever, and then he was sitting in the third seat in a police car whenever I saw him. It was disgraceful to see. Peach Ingle cleared him. Any day. They should
Oh,
rest
yeah,
in
but
peace.
she's dead.
Yeah, she is also dead. Yes, that is true. I think most of the Dans are. I don't think anyone see them in a while. I hope Vingle's dead.
Oh yeah, he's the worst.
Oh, most definitely. He's a demon from hell. And Vampingle too. Hope
Oh,
they're both
man.
dead.
Oh, I hate that one too.
Hey, both of them. Hate Vingle, damn.
Wait, my ride left me. She just forgot about me. Haley,
Ooh.
I'm missing your buns, Haley.
Johnny, food before I
I'm
close and
missing
run
your
away.
buns.
Ooh,
Oh
yes,
my
yes,
god!
yes.
I'm trying to get food. You're stuck? You go, you go. Wait,
Can I get 2 combos if you got it?
Yeah, give me a sec.
I'm missing your buns, Haley.
Right, there we go.
I'm at the buns. Haley? Okay, I'm just getting some food for us.
Things super close together
Bye,
too.
bye, bye.
Yeah, but why are those ones floating though?
Here
Oh
you
my
go.
god, thank god you're open.
Much appreciated. Have a lovely
All
rest
good.
of your day.
We've been waiting here for like an hour or two.
An hour
Yeah,
No papers.
well, it feels like it.
for food?
One host of Vingle is not only dead, there's souls, captain some of soul gem and lead box. That's the only chance we have of getting rid of him.
Alright.
We need to get rid of Vingle Dan once and for all. Punish him for all eternity.
I don't know.
One of these days. One of these days.
I just woke up.
Alright, let's go get ourselves some wax in the car, then we'll start making some phone calls. We gotta plan a meeting with someone. Just want to get some food to start off our day. Is it good food? Oh, it's fresh food too, thank goodness. Let's check away our old food. I do miss the Dans, though. I miss RPing with Chief. For those who don't know, Chief is one of the people I started RPing with when I first started GTRP. I do miss RPing with him. He's a good dude. But also, he'd also RP'd for many years, so I don't blame him for not RPing. He's like one of the old heads for RP these days. I guess certainly I am, too. Been doing GTRP since 2017. The only reason I was able to get into NoPixel when I did is because of the fact that I was whitelisted from back in 2017. Wasn't playing back then, but I was whitelisted. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I would have ever been able to make it into the server. Okay, let's go get this thing a wax. This thing's disgusting right now. I hope we get to see a lot of returning faces in 5.0. I imagine we probably will. A lot of people wanted to take breaks because of the fact that, you know, people have been playing for a long time. 5.0 will hopefully feel a lot more of a fresher take, though. You know, tempering expectations and whatnot. I'm very, very excited. I said we got a pretty busy lineup coming up. I said we got Boone's Zomboid server sometime this month. Valheim at the beginning of next month, but I'm not even sure if we're going to have enough time for that before 5.0. Doing stop even time. It's very fun. You gotta. I definitely get a little bit unhealthily obsessed at times. I fully expect that my sleep schedule is gonna get fully demolished when 5.0 comes out. I said I'm gonna try and be as locked in as possible. I gotta be locked in. I said we might go to 6 days streaming a week potentially. Oh, it's important to take breaks too. I'm really excited about the possibilities. Especially if they do, you know, consistently push updates to 5.0 too. I look forward to seeing that. Oh, Barachama's always good. Could never fully get into it myself. But to be honest, any game can be an RP game if you get the right group of people. Even Peak's an RP game to an extent. I RP in Peak at the very least. I will get my revenge on Boostfur at some point. He burnt Bing Bong in front of me. He will pay for that. Ooh, hold on. Did I say 55? What have I got on this at the moment? Let me pop the hood. Yeah, I did the new biome with the other day with Mecha, Boostfur, and oh god. Oh god. For some reason Discord just opened a million tabs for me. Oh god, we good? We good? Why the hell did it do that? Okay, and Vera as well, sorry. I'm going to be probably doing some grinding of the new things this weekend as well. I want to go get all those new achievements. I think it's pretty doable. Most of them seem pretty easy. The only one that might be difficult is the Ritual Dagger one, but most of them I think we can do solo. Let's get some wax real quick, make this thing look nice and shiny again. Let me put a better lemon list out as well. We're going to be former bartender. Because I can't go back to bartending again. Former bar ender. I'm reformed. I don't end bar anymore. What's that I missed? I actually just uploaded the VOD up to YouTube with the proper titles and everything, specifically for Pete. Trying to get better with cutting down my VODs to like different games and whatnot. Yvonne's a crazy old man RP. I mean, that's a good RP avenue. My default is always like the straight man. The sensible one in the group is simply what I go for in RP. I can't do chaotic energy well. I've tried.
The fuck you doing?
Go. Alright, see how much we got underneath.
Alright, cool, whatever you're saying.
Do I have a 55 or something better? I got a 99 in my pocket, but I need to repair it.
Yeah, I can fix it. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Listen.
I don't have a turbo in this. Ooh, okay. Can I destroy the turbo that I buy from there just to get some parts, maybe? Would nice getting 99 in this again.
Nice.
Yeah,
do you want me
what's up,
to
sir?
go to
Yeah,
or do you want to
come on,
repair it here? Or...
come
okay.
on, guys, go grab the parts. Oh, for
All right,
fuck's
sounds good.
sake, man.
I'll buy one and see what we can do with it. You found chaotic energy? Like I said, I wish I could at times. I like playing a sensible character. Sensible character that runs location is kind of my default. Like I said, you do need sensible characters in RP too. But you know, it's about the balance at the end of the day. Like I want to still have some level of chaotic energy. I think if you're too much of a straight man, it just becomes boring. I kind of shoehorned myself with that a little bit on Max, I think, at the start of 4.0, and that just, it didn't end up well. I've always played Max very safe, and I think I'm now finally in a position where I can start taking a bit more risks with them. The right development has happened, I think, for him to finally start taking a bit more risk. No longer asking other people before he does it, just do it. And we're about to do a very big one today, potentially. You need the balance with the sensible characters to compare the crazy characters to, otherwise they're not crazy. It's a syndrome situation, you know, if everyone's the crazy character, no one's the crazy character. It's same with like PD too, you need a balance in PD between the crazy cops and the normal cops. But both can coexist. The way I've always positioned RP is that RP is a medium, not a genre. It's a medium with several different genres inside. And some of the beauty of RP is seeing all those different genres collide. For some, it's more slice of life. For others, it's an action movie. And it's interesting to see how those two kind of blend together. Neither side is wrong or bad. It's just different. Alright, see. Can I break down this turbo and repair my other one? I think I'll get signed in for this. Lock in. Let's see. Can I get this quickly sorted? Otherwise, I'll call someone up and see if I can get some red pins. Though we don't have much money on Max. Most of Max's money went to the casino. The casino that he ran, not the Shang one. We actually ended up getting fired from the Shang one. And then it got blown up, so, you know. It did go banjo-kablooey. I don't know if this is working or not. I don't think it is. I might have some other parts I can break down. Let me have a quick look to see what's inside. The turbo is the main thing I want. Maybe we can sacrifice something else for some parts. But, you know, definitely a balance in the RP sphere for that. As I've always been of the opinion that sensible characters should be the ones with businesses for the most part. That's the perfect role for sensible characters. But also crazy characters owning a business isn't a bad idea too, as long as they're kept to the same expectations. I said, you know, if someone does something like really illegal with their business, that business should be lost. Like, you know, human trafficking from it, for instance. That's always my biggest example, is when Maldini's got caught human trafficking people and then they still kept the business. Specifically, they human trafficked their customers. And they still kept the business afterwards. Oh, we can sacrifice weight reduction. And plate clutch. And then we can sacrifice those two. Oh, I've got an old one in here too, actually. Ooh, hold on. Let's see, how many bins can I get from this lot? Those ones aren't exactly very useful. Lightweight, I don't even think lightweight's that good either. And the 92. Come on, give me some parts. Sneak this one in there too. Come on. The same way that I hope that money laundering is a thing in the future too, because I think that'd be a great part of that as well. And if they get caught, they lose the business. Ooh, 50 vehicle parts. That's good, I think. I don't think these two can... so I guess turbos can't be broken down then. Yeah, it looks like turbos stay forever. Okay, repair. Repair this bad boy with these. There we go. 99mm turbo. Actually, we could repair some of our other parts too, now I think about it. Hold on. Not like we need it to last forever. See, 99mm. We'll repair these ones as well. Give them like maybe 10 each. Dump valve? I doubt the dump valve's very important. We'll give like 10 each to them. That should give us a decent amount to work with. Nope, that's parts destroy. Repair. Okay, repair this. Split. Split. 5. There we go. Split to 5. There we go. Yeah, maybe we should try and make it to that funeral, potentially. I imagine that's where everyone's going to be. See when it is. I do need to have a meeting with the big dog today, if we can. Go, perfect. Car is going to be like brand new. And then we put all these parts into Tanya afterwards. There we go, that should be good. I guess we'll just chuck these away, probably. I do think the Stafford is the car for Max, though. Unless there's a better one in the future. I think this car is just the perfect car. There's even... The hood ornament has angel wings, too. I mean, come on. I only noticed that recently. Like when I brought this car in 5.0. 4.0. We just got to squeeze by real quick.
I'll get out your way. I need to go on here. Anyway.
There we go. I'm going to take her to the highway real quick to see top speed. I know this car is a very fast car. It can be very fast. Take this to the road real quick. The angel wings are just perfect for Max. There we go. That's some good speed. There is some liveries you can get for this too, but I always like the clean black and white look. I think that's the look that just really works for Max. Very monochrome look. With a bit of red splashed in there from time to time too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's make our way back to our one and only building. I do love this vehicle. Again, I think we'll definitely mainly stick to taxi for 5.0, but eventually we'll try and expand and get some stuff like this. I mean, this could be good for like a premium driving service. I said there's two ways that I'd love to see the taxi business evolve in 5.0 is one, we get into transporting. Like, you know, smuggling items and stuff like that. And, or two, getaway driving. Though, you know, obviously we'll probably lose our business if that's the case. But, you know, it's an option, depending. Getaway driving maybe when we lose the business. We do the smuggling until we lose it, and then we go the other way. So let's get our booty parked up over here. All right, I gotta see. Let's see. Is the funeral now? Because no point trying to call people if the funeral's going on. Is anyone even twatted about a funeral? Dante? Okay, there doesn't seem to be any information about it. Barack Obama? Why is Obama around? Is there nothing about it? Service? No, not service. Is it in the yellow pages, maybe? It was said they're heading to a funeral. Oh. Or maybe that was just an assumption because what we're wearing. Though this isn't really a funeral attire either. Kind of the opposite the funeral attire. You don't really wear white to a funeral. I don't think that's really a good look. In fact, quite the opposite. Fair enough, okay. All right, let's see. Let's get inside real quick, then we'll make a phone call. I said, won't be the longest stream today, but we'll see if we can get some stuff done. We gotta call the big dog.
It's good, my dog.
Hello there, big dog. How you doing?
Not doing too bad. How you been?
I've been pretty alright. Came back into town not too long ago, but it was nice having a bit of a break.
Ah, it's good to see you around again.
Yes,
No, it's a real shame. It's a real shame we never got to do that. You know, back in the day, that little business. But you know,
Yeah, I do apologize for that. That just came at a really bad time for me.
it's all good. It's all good.
But I was wondering if you'd have some time to catch up today.
Sure, I can meet up. Yeah, but you want to meet?
Do you want to meet at my old casino?
Oh,
The one that
the one by
I
the-
traded for, by the VU.
at the VU, that one.
Yes, that one.
I see you there.
All right, see you soon. All right, let's get this meeting ready. Let me, let's see. Well, wait, we'll change to a bit more cinematic once he's here. I'll leave the door open for now. He knows where it is. Eat some food beforehand. Have a little sip of water. There we go. All right, hold on. Let me get a change of music, too. I have the classical music for Max. I think it suits him a bit better. Why is that not working? Jazz it is, then. Or maybe sad jazz. Sad jazz usually works pretty good. Oh, let's see. Like, I'm a bit nervous about this, but I'm trying to take more risks on Max, and this is a risk. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, you know, when's a better time to take risk than now? Let's see, is he here? We'll wait a little bit longer. Like I said, we'll see how this all plays out. I think after this, maybe we take a little bit of a trip up to Toledo and see how the Cauldron's doing. Always nice to catch up with people. I said, one thing I've been trying to look for since coming back to town is just areas that people hang out, and unfortunately, there just isn't many. I'd love it if I could just go to a place, hang out at a bar, or hell, even maybe bartend a bit, but so hard to find. I tried the casino for a bit, but it just wasn't for me. I said we might do some taxi too. It's been a while since we last did some taxi. And what can I say? I enjoy doing the taxi life. I want to take Tanya for a last spin before we put her down. Big dog.
My dog, how you been?
I've been well. Come on in.
Oh, this
And a little
place,
bit of
brings back some
redecorating.
memories.
It was nice here. You know, I think the casino we did here was a little bit more, better than the other ones. We at least gave it a good try.
There's a lot of those these days. A lot of casinos going around. How'd they burn down though? So real shame.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I did work at one for a little bit, but I just didn't like... I just stood there watching people on tablets. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah, I feel that, my dog.
But how's things been with you? I've seen things have been getting pretty hectic around town.
You know, shit's out of hand these days. You know, you don't know who to trust. You know, everything's blowing up. Crazy times we're living.
I've definitely seen that, and what with the tablet stuff too.
Yeah, you seen those videos?
I've been catching up on them. A lot of explosions to our infrastructure.
Yeah. You know, I was speaking to some people, and apparently we had 6 weeks of water left, and that was like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
It's gonna go very quickly. And what with everyone's, you know, Bitcoin farms too, that's probably gonna use it even faster. I still get charged the Bitcoin amount for electricity for this place. Like 70k. I have like a few lights, that's it.
That's expensive.
It's hella expensive. I don't know why it's still there. The Bitcoin farm was moved months ago.
Yeah.
But, you know, I guess that's how it is, you know.
know.
Yeah, just getting scammed by the state. What's new? Just how things go. But how have you guys been throughout all of this?
Well, you know, we're holding up, you know, doing what we can.
I
Up
can
and Toledo
imagine.
now.
I have seen a few things in the timeline, but it's
what have
quite
you
a
seen?
nonsense. The snitch list. But I don't really believe any of that.
Yeah, that's just, you know, that's just people speaking out their ass. You know
I
what I mean?
used to be a news reporter. I know how easily people throw around the word snitch. A civilian that just saw something and just needs help is considered a snitch at times.
Just really sickening, you know what I mean?
Very much so. And to be honest with you, if people are backed into a corner, what do the people expect to happen?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
How are you fending in all of this then? Because, I mean, the other side, they control everything. They have all the guns, they have all the bullets. Is it that easy on the
Well,
other
what you
side?
gotta understand is that, you know, yeah, you're not wrong. That is true. That is true. The other side does have it all, but they don't hold the power in the streets like we do. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know,
True.
with or without all the guns and ammo, whatever they got going on over there, we hold the power in the streets. See what I'm saying?
You know, you're not
With
wrong there.
the real power out here. That's how it is.
I mean, you guys are the strongest, from what I remember. I mean, hell, like I
right,
said, you were one of the only gangs out there that had the balls to actually stand up to them.
That's right. We
Everyone
make
else
do with what
just
we got,
follows
my dog.
along. I mean, that's good to hear. I've always appreciated how much you guys stand for yourselves. Or stand up for yourselves, I should say. And that's partly what I wanted to talk to you about. I can't guarantee I can help much. You know, I'm just a random guy in the street for the most part. But I did have a little present for you that you might be able to utilize better than I can. If you want a little bit of a look.
God damn, huh?
As
You had
I
this laying
said,
around?
Yeah, this the
I've
whole
had it been
time.
lying around for a bit of time.
You had this laying around?
Unfortunately, it's been something not being able to be used for quite some time. That's why I say I might be able to give you something that can help, but I can't guarantee it. But I think it's better if there's a fair shot. Hopefully this can even the playing fields a little bit.
My dog. I do appreciate this. This is something right here. I ain't gonna lie to you, my dog.
It's something you could probably do better with than I can. The main stopping point has always been the rifle bodies. I'm still trying to see what I can do about that, but as I said, I think you guys would be better use of that than I would.
Well, that is gonna be a little problem, but
I mean, it's still
what we can
manageable
do.
though.
Exactly. As I said, you can do better than I can. I want to see an actual fight out there. These guys are destroying all of our infrastructure. I don't want to just sit around and do nothing about it. Plus, they took my fucking building.
That's what I'm saying, my dog. That's what I'm saying.
I'd like to see if someone can do something about it.
You know what? I'll tell you this. It might be a losing battle, but at least we can do is try, right? That's the least we can do.
Exactly. You gotta stand for something in this city.
That's
You
right.
stand for nothing, you fall for nothing.
Well, I do appreciate this, my dog. This truly is something.
I do hope it
Had
does
this
you
laying
well.
around for.
It's something I was allowed to keep. Never fully understood why. But I wanted to be actual use. They killed my business when they blew up all those rifle bodies. I was resorting to selling pistols after that. No clue who does that these days.
Yeah. Last I heard is that motherfucker, dog. Brandon Valentino, the little bitch. Can't stand that motherfucker.
I've never really had much of a chance to meet him before. But I always know that he's one of their most loyal people. Didn't know much when I was in that organization, but I knew that much.
I ain't like none of those motherfuckers. Not a single one of those assets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like none of them. Fuck all those motherfuckers.
I mean, I
They're
can
just as bad.
understand their position in some points, but there's got to be a breaking point. Everyone has their lines. For me, my line was when I spilt blood. It was either if I would spill my own blood for them or have I spill blood for them. That was my point. That was my line in the sand. And my blood did spill for them. That's why I left.
Some of them ain't had no line, though, dog. Some of them had no fucking line. I don't know
Mhm.
if you know, but this guy Andre, it was ready to kill his own brothers for the fucking faceless. No line.
I've kind of learned my time in this city that people don't have a backbone of morality. It more so comes from boredom, from what I've seen. They give them something to do. They give them an essence or an idea of power. And yet they make it very clear that that power can be taken at any point. And we're all just pawns in all of this. I mean, hell,
This is exactly what I told someone. I said, people in the faceless are people without a purpose, right? And they're given one, and they're given a taste of power as well, and they take it, right? And that's what the faceless is. If you look at all the assets, except for maybe like a few of them, that's what they all are. No family, no one behind them but the faceless. But they have blind loyalty, right? Because they got
Yeah.
nobody else.
that never understood for me for most of the gang leaders, though. Because they tell you to your face that you should be willing to kill any of your gang members. Where's the loyalty in any of that? Sis Volker would have never done that. Maybe as a joke, but never actually done it. They're just built different these days from what I've seen. Again, no backbone. Or the backbone of a wacky inflatable tube man.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
People need their principles. Otherwise, what's the point of being around? What do you even live for at that point?
You're not wrong, my dog. You're not wrong.
And I was never looking to be an underdog to Brandon Valentino.
Hey, me and you both.
Exactly. We're people that forge our own paths.
That's right.
We don't need anyone else to help us with it.
You know, let me tell you something. I sat there in those meetings and I seen Ray Romanov at the end of the meeting ask for homework, and I felt sick to my stomach. You know, so I had enough of that shit. You know what I mean? It was just sickening being there.
I do remember the funny outfits you used to come to those meetings in. I think you were a pimp one time.
Oh, that's supposed to show presence. You know, to show that my ability is doing better than theirs. Right?
It did. I had to go there in disguise, wearing a mask and whatnot. I wish I could go in something like that. Much more fun. Alex said it's something to be remembered. After all, what's the point of doing anything if you're not remembered for it?
That's right.
Everything with the face is your disposable pawn. You could be replaced with anyone else in the city and it'd still end up the same. And at the end of it, you're probably going to get disposed of. They say even themselves that they are going to get disposed of at some point too, even Charlie. That's not me. I want to live. I want to be remembered for something in this city.
Well, my dog, we'll see what we can do with this right here. This might make a difference. It already might.
As I said, it's better in your hands than mine. You can actually probably maybe do something about it. I will say the material cost is quite high. Better, more than most of them used to be.
I think we'll be fine.
I wouldn't trust it with any other group.
Look,
But it's best that you get that back to somewhere safe.
look, whatever you need, my dog, you let me know, all right? Anything you need.
If you happen upon a bomb, I'll be happy to take it.
A bomb?
I've still got some unfinished business.
Bring it in, my dog.
Bring it in there, big dog.
I do appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
That's no worries. Hope you
Might have
guys
just made a
keep fighting the
difference.
good
You might have just made a big difference in this fight.
Like I said, got to do something. City's being destroyed, infrastructure's being taken down. Can't just sit around and do nothing.
My dog, my dog. Well, like I said, anything you need, you let me know, all right?
Likewise to you.
I see reckon about that bomb. I mean, we'll see.
Harder to come by. That's like an if, you know.
You have a great day, my dog, all right? I do appreciate
You as well, big dog. Stay safe out there.
Appreciate you.
Now for Max to get blown up. Drone strike any moment now. 10 billion explosions. Alright, let's see what they can do with it. That's something I've been wanting to do on Max for a hot minute. I've always ummed and ahed about it, but I want to see what can be done with that. Continue the RP that was given to us with it. Max is still playing his own game here too. And we'll see how that all plays out for the most part. You know what? I feel like driving Tanya. Let's go grab Tanya. It's been a while. Any time to go for a nice nighttime drive, I think it's now. Let's see what happens. Maxing exactly. Like I said, Max has his own play in all of this. His whole own plan in all this that may backfire, but we'll have to see how things go. I said I'm trying to play Max a little bit more riskier going forward. And that's probably one of the more riskier things I've ever done on Max. So let's see how that plays out. For those who didn't see it, by the way, the blueprint we gave him was the rifle's blueprint. I tried to switch to my cinematic screen there, but I don't think I've got it set up properly, so we just stuck to the main screen. Should have gone to the cinematic. Let's go grab Tanya. It's been a while since we've given her a good drive around. Maybe I move the parks around? Hope the girls reunite in 5.0. We'll see. I said Max is a very different person to who he was when the girls were around. Not the same Max as when they left. You know, that was 2 years ago after all. As I said, I'm trying my best to play him a little bit more differently going forward. More riskier, more spicier. Because I always take the safe route for RP. I'm trying to get better with that. And this is probably the more riskier things I could have think of doing. Where is she? There she is. Let's go get her a fresh coat of wax. I'm sure we'll reunite for the most part with the girls in 5.0. I'd be surprised if we don't. At least some of the girls, if not all of them. Max still misses those early days. I'd say the girls' house is probably when Max was at his happiest. Hasn't been the same since then. Go get changed real quick, then we'll go grab ourselves a nice bit of wax. Maybe we do a bit more taxi work too. But I like where I've taken Max in 5.0. There's some in 4.0. There's some things that I think in hindsight, wish I'd done differently. I'm very excited to see where I can take him in 5.0. I said, trying to be a little bit more different with him. He's lost a lot in 4.0, both physically and, you know, friendship-wise. He's lost a lot of friends. Pretty much everyone that Max got close to in 4.0 ended up leaving him. One way or the other. Changed here real quick. Oh, Tanya still got vibe. Outfits. Cabby. There's our cabby. Let's go do some taxi work for a bit. See if anyone needs a ride. Also, let me get my copy paste real quick. Jeff's cup day and how times have changed. Oh, 100%. If Ray does come back in 4.0, she's going to have to learn a lot about what's happened. A lot has happened. Personally, I don't think the girls should fully reunite the way we did in 4.0. I think it's better to give people room to meet new people. So I don't think we should fully come back, but I definitely think we'll have some sort of reunion and stuff like that. Now, cab taxi service. Angel cab. Trying to find my copy paste. Where is it? Let's put ourselves in here. No, Yups to Cups Day. That was one of Max's favorite days in 4.0. That was such a fun day. Gotta drop some good lore things for Max that day, too. Go. Let's do some taxi. Go grab some wax and we'll see if anyone needs a taxi. Yeah, exactly. Be friends, but not like spend every minute with each other that we used to. Obviously, if things turn out that way, they turn out that way. But it's better for room to breathe. I gotta remember, like, Ray and April are both very social butterflies, too. Maybe they can find their new goals. You know, Max does feel some way about them leaving. Less so with Ray, because really, Ray is the only person that has left Max that actually said goodbye. For Max, everyone else just disappeared one day. April just disappeared. Timothy just disappeared. Apparently, when people die, they disappear without a goodbye. Max is at least grateful towards Ray for that. I don't think we'll see Timothy again, because I talked to Shoto during the previous Rust Kingdom event, and he said he would prefer to do a new character, which I fully understand. He did reach a lot of his goals for Timothy in 4.0. I'd love to RP with him again. Always a good dude to run into. Yuckles was a fun character to play. I haven't played him like well over a year now. For me, it's just for part of me just cannot play a chaotic character. I don't know what it is. In GTA specifically, I can't seem to pull myself to play a chaotic character. Gmod, Timothy Smalls is a little bit chaotic. I think Max can have his chaotic moments too, depending. I find that usually it's either side of the extreme. Either I play a very boring, sensible character, or I play a way too wacky character, where that's their only thing. I gotta find a good balance between the two. For me, for Yuckles, it was mainly the voice. I love doing the voice of Yuckles. Speaking like this all the time with a lot of fun. I love that voice. I gotta find more characters to use that voice on. I know May's doing a jester character in Boone's server. What you gonna do? Shoot me? You wouldn't shoot a guy with glasses, would you? It's the King Candy voice. It's a mix of Chuckles from that one D&D show and King Candy. It's game over for both of you. Let's get a fresh coat of wax on this old girl. Old girl. Tanya was a member of the girl's house. She was parked there a lot of the time. One of the only cars that could get parked there, actually. She's an honorary member. Maybe we should drive up to Grapeseed, see if any of the clowns are around. Nice catching up with them from time to time. Go give that a good old bit of a wash. You know, I'm pretty happy with where Max went in 4.0. In 4.0. I'm pretty happy about that. Like I said, I do kind of regret leaving the Faceless, but I'm hoping what we just did can still play into that arc in some way. That's my hope. Still play into there in some way. I'm hoping that they can do something with it, too. I know without the rifle bodies, there's not much you can do, but I think they generally have a much better chance than we do to find something to utilize it with. I mean, if they burn it, they burn it. But again, I will say Max isn't someone that acts too recklessly. He does have his plans in all of this. How this is all going to play out. Now let's got the wax on her. Let's go put a turbo in her. We still got the 55 from earlier. Let's go put that in there and see the other parts. Even though we didn't drive Tanya too much after the first couple months of 4.0, I still made sure to change the taxi. Oh, everything okay over there? They good over there? Yeah, I'm sure they're good. Honestly, Loki, I just kind of miss RPing with Cap. Cap's always a great person to run into. And the big dog, too. Like, honestly, out of all the people in 4.0, Big Dog, Forehead has treated Max really, really well. Gave him a lot of opportunities and tried to involve him with a lot of things, too. That's one of the reasons why he wanted to go for their group more so than anything else. I gotta remember, they gave him an opportunity to run his own casino with their funding. They did want to include Max in like this big criminal underground thing too, where Max would be like the face for it. But unfortunately, that was around the same time I was really burnt out of RP. Like literally, it was within the week that I left the server is when they asked me. And Max always appreciate that. Like I said, it's not like it was just a random giveaway. Let's quickly bring her over to the tuner shop and get the part replaced. So Loki, I kind of love the fact that we just did like giving over one of the big blueprints and now we're just driving a taxi. I've always liked playing Max more of a behind the scenes criminal. It's one thing I really do want to try and continue into 5.0. I don't really like doing the more out there crime like boosting and otherwise. I've never been the biggest fan of doing that stuff. Your bank robberies and whatnot. I always like him being the guy behind the curtain. There we go. All right, let's see. What can we throw into her? Oh, she had 100mm. Oh, I treated her good. Don't have any red bins for sale, though, do I? You guys wouldn't happen to have any red bins for sale, would you?
How many do you need?
Probably just like 30 to 50. Just enough to get it going for now.
Oh, yeah.
Just realized I had
We'll
100mm
just break down
in
these
here.
parts and then we'll give them to you.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Well, will you need the lift?
No, we're good.
Okay, I'll keep it up there for now then.
Yeah, we came here to just break down some parts anyways, that we had a bunch of stuff we weren't using.
Ah, right, okay. Got it from those gamble boxes.
Yeah, he's addicted to gambling.
They're always fun to see what you get. I got a really good turbo for this car at one point.
What the hell?
Got up to like 150 miles per hour.
Ooh.
Wish you could go higher though.
That ain't bad though.
Yeah, for an old car like this, definitely not bad. I think she's got like 15,000 miles on her. She's done me good.
All right, how many did you need?
Probably about like 30 to 50 if you got it, actually. How much would that be as well?
It's free. You're good.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
If you ever need a taxi, feel free to give me a call.
Thank you very much.
Nice. All right, perfect. Let's get this 100mm repaired. Won't change much, but it'll at least make her a little bit better on the top end. Probably, hopefully, easy to get up to Polito for the most part. Ooh, all done?
Yes, you're all good to go.
Thank you. Let's get this bad boy repaired. There we go. See how she flies now. Though the turbo is much better. But I can't repair the engine. That's long gone at this point. Go. Here you go, Tanya. Small repairs for you, old girl. And we'll head up to Grapeseed, see what's going on up there, just so that the clowns are out and about. Let's go see how they're doing. We actually do have keys to the old bar up there now, thanks to the clowns. And we do need to go refuel in Polito soon anyway. So yeah, that should be fine. Oh, let me just check something real quick. How many miles do I have in this bad boy? Ooh, 13,444 miles. To give you a reference point, the Stafford, which is the vehicle I've used my main vehicle for the better part of, let's say, like a year and a half, that only has about 4,000 miles on it. This has 13,000. This is purely from when I drove her, I think, for the first 4 months of 4.0 before I changed cars. That just goes to show how much we drove this car at the start of 4.0. God damn. To give an idea of like size reference as well, I believe to go from the top of the city all the way down, then back up again, like a full loop of the city is roughly about 10 miles. I believe that's what I've tested. So, you know, a decent bit. All good. A well-loved car, let's say that. Not well-used, well-loved. Like that well-loved Garfield, but as a car. The eyes may be worn, but that just makes her look happier. Alright, well, let's make our way up to Grapeseed then, see what's going on up there. Old stomping grounds. Always sad to drive past there and just see no one inside. I've checked past there pretty much every day and just never see anyone there. As far as I'm aware, it's mainly just used as book printing place these days. What could have been? Oh, yeah, she really has kicked to her. Hold on. I felt like a very sudden bit of acceleration there. Hold on, let's try that again. Because the higher end ones are good for top speed. The lower ones are good for lower speed acceleration, that's it. But I need something that helps me get to Polito quickly because of the fuel. The Highway Blaster is what Tanya needs to be. In the city, I just drive the speed limit anyway. Let's make our way up there. Also, I'd like to say as well that I didn't give the blueprints over just because it's the end of 4.0. I was planning to do this for the better part of 2 weeks. I had a few talks with Bjorn about it. He was supposed to get back to me, but I just said, screw it. I'm doing it now. I said, I'm hoping they can make some use of it. Get that thing back into circulation again. Because what Max wants to see is an actual fight. It's not chaos if it's just one side winning over the other. And the other side has a lot behind it. I want to see an actual fight. Maybe this can be that actual fight. Like Godzilla, let them fight. But let's see how things work out. I do wonder if the faces will learn about that or not. And then we get drone strike. Again, we're playing our part. Max as an angle he is playing here. It isn't just out of nowhere. Just gotta see how it all plays out for now. Let's see, maybe the clowns are around. Max does really want to catch up with Chatterbox if he can at some point, but he is someone that's also very busy. Plus, there isn't anything specific we need to catch up with anyway. Max just wants to see how he's doing. Max always tried to check on him whenever he could. Still sees him almost like a brother-in-law in some ways. Even if he did take his eye. But you know, what's family for? He did take his fucking eye. But he is just a little guy, so you know. Count my keyboard. Come here. There we go. Stop that. Stop. Our cat is trying to eat my arm. No, I need that. Thank you. Cruise mode. I do forget that she does take a lot of gas the whole time here. I do wonder if this was the first car purchased in the city. She's so old that she doesn't even have ownership registration. But you can't actually see that Max was ever an owner of this car. It's all thanks to Valentina. She's the reason why Max was able to get this car. Bless her. Scruffy's wife. I think Scruffy may have killed. Let's see who's around. I missed that house there too, but we gave it up for a good reason. Nope.
We got a 10-6 on our hands. 10-6. Yeah. I'm gonna go out. Yeah. Yeah. The license plate says TAXI.
You gotta say it the other way, you know, Tango, Alpha. So let me roll down the window. You're on the wrong side, but let me roll down the window for you. Hold on. Oh, that's my window.
Perhaps window.
How can I help you today, officer?
My name is Flyrone. I'm with the COP, Clowns on Patrol. Out here patrolling Graveseed to make sure it is safe and sound from the faceless. License, registration, and clown passport, please.
Hold on. Here is my ID. There we go. I don't have a clown passport, but I do work at the bar down there from time to time.
You don't have a clown passport?
I do not have a clown passport, no. I was not given one.
Oh yeah, that's probably we haven't made them yet. That's fine. Ooh, you know what? I'll give you a day pass. You get a day pass.
Oh, thank you.
Just remember, there's 25 through town. Okay. And if the faceless come intact, you have to join in, which I mean, just hide in your house. Just hide.
I don't have a house anymore. I sold it.
You don't have a house here?
No, I believe
you work at the bar
now, actually. I used to live in
you
the
work
house
at the bar, eh?
Yeah,
bar.
Tessa gave me keys to the bar.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're trusted.
I actually decorated the bar over there.
Oh, well then, you know what? It sounds like you got your clown pass. I got it from Tessa.
Ah, perfect. Thank you. I'm good friends with Chatterbox too.
Good. Well, I'm Flyrone. I'm the flyest of them all. It's good to meet you.
Our pleasure to meet you.
Here's your ID back. There you go.
Maximillian
Frozen
Angel,
on the
no
seat.
taxi driver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I work as a taxi driver too. I work for Stumble.
Ah, right. It's a good business taxi, you know, especially these days with how fuel is.
I know fuel crater. Yeah. Trust me. I got my car out and I was like, holy yuck, there's no gas in it. And I went to try to go to the gas station, but I couldn't make it. So then I was like, you know what? It's gonna be a cop day. So I'm patrolling the Grapeseed to make sure no bad things happen.
It's honorable, you know. I've always loved the Grapeseed Main Street here.
Yeah, it's a
It's
good place.
someone's
It's a
out there
place.
protecting it, looking out for it, because ECSO's never up here.
No. They know better because they know that I work better than them. Cause see, I used to be, I was a lieutenant for the DOC.
Oh, right.
Yeah, for a
how
very
was
long
that?
time.
Was
Yeah.
that fun?
No, it sucked.
Oh, I can imagine. Prison's always been a hectic place.
Oh, that had nothing to do with that. The DOJ had their fingers on top of our foreheads all the time and wouldn't let us do fun things with the laughers. And then I got like people, all the wardens were getting backdoored out, and it just felt really, really corrupt.
Yeah, that does
Oh,
sound
I
pretty bad.
Yeah. I left and I helped my best friend Moose Knuckles steal $62 million from the DOJ. It was all him, no, but I helped.
Oh, right, okay. I mean, it's still good work.
Yeah. All right, sir. At this time, I'm gonna let you go. Please wait until the lights are turned off.
Okay, will do. Thank you, there. Thanks for the day.
Welcome. Have a good day. Be safe.
You as
Love
well.
you,
Keep up the
bye.
good work. Be seeing you.
Have a good day.
You too. Well, it's 25. You can't speed limit at 25, but that's fine. We can tap. Maybe you'll be okay with 35. I like cruising at 35 anyway. Much better cruise speed, you know? I guess we'll head up to Polito then. See how the guild are doing. Maybe get some food at the cauldron. There we go. All right, let's go. Oh, thank you. I do need that water sip. It's still very warm here in the UK. Important to stay hydrated. Go see how they're doing up there. I really do hope this heat dies down tomorrow. It has been so bad today. Today's been the worst of it. I think it's going to be pretty warm tomorrow too, but I'm hoping not too warm. I said either Friday or Saturday we'll do a bit of a longer one for a mini donathon. I really want to go achievement hunting too. Actually, now I think about it, I think there is a Zomboid event tomorrow too. As in, like, for the Oddlaw Zomboid server. I believe they're doing something for the end of it, so maybe we'll participate in that. Again, we'll still do some Skyrim RP here and there, too. We got a pretty well thought out plan for the next month or so, which is nice. I really can't wait for 5.0. It's going to be fun. Very much looking forward to see what happens. I do hope that we get some good opportunities for Max there. I said I'm going to try and lock in as much as possible for it. After all, Taxi needs to be around pretty consistently. And we are one of the better taxi drivers. Still debating whether we work with Abdul or maybe we compete with him, because competing with him could be kind of fun too. I think Max is definitely going to run his own business though. Angel Cab Taxi Service. We got the logo and everything for it too. Hello there.
Oh, hello. What's going on, fella? Can you pull over to the side of the road here?
Oh, yep, sure thing, sure thing.
Hello, sir. My name's Kurt Mongugu with the Rebellion. How
Hold
are
on,
you today?
let me just roll down my window, sorry.
Of course.
Doing well. I hope you're doing well too.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to block it.
Hey, Polito's supposed to be a safe
I'll pull
place.
a
You're in
little bit
danger.
more
You
over
gotta
here. A little bit further away from you. Though.
Talk.
I'm a clown on patrol. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry.
Yo, Zebra, take care of this guy real quick. I'm gonna talk to the taxi guy. Hello, sir. What brings you up to Polito today?
I was gonna stop by the cauldron, grab some food, then refuel the old taxi here. It goes through quite a bit. It's an older model, you see.
I see. You know, the cauldron, they got some really good food up there, but they sold out for me last night, so I wasn't too happy. Can I just see some ID?
Oh, yep, sure thing, sure thing. There we go.
Ooh, Maximillian. I like that.
Thank you. Run the Angel Cab taxi service.
All right, Maximillian. Here's your ID. You don't have any bombs on you, do you? Bombs?
No bombs. Just got some food, a turbo. I've got my civilian pistol, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Is it all right if we check your car for bombs real quick? We got the bomb squad right there.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
might pop in the trunk?
Yeah, sure thing.
Well,
Shouldn't be too much.
Check the trunk if he's got bombs.
Be
Take a
any
look
bombs
all
in
over.
here.
No bomb, no person, good. Okay.
You mind popping the hood first real quick?
Oh, yeah,
we
sure.
wanna check
I should check out the mileage on her. She's probably one of the most well-traveled cars in the city.
Oh, that thing looks clean.
Yeah,
She's got 14,000 miles on her.
Huh.
Wow.
Hey, I mean, it looks
And here's to
everything
many
looks good
more,
here.
all right? Yeah, you look good, sir, all right? You're good to go. You
You're good to
enjoy
go.
your meal at
Appreciate
the
it.
cauldron.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping the North safe.
We have
Of
to.
course, of course.
Hope you both have a
Have a good
lovely
day,
rest of your day.
You too.
You as well. What the hell's going on?
I kind of like these little stops people are doing. Though the locals definitely probably make it a lot harder to do for the most part. Let's go check up on the cauldron then. Seems that some people might be there now. All good. Have a little bit of food, catch up, see how people are doing there. I just love that there's more stuff going up in Polito. The North has always struggled in terms of things going on. It's nice to see that's a little bit different. Hello.
What a dirt.
And then Scott, and then land.
Welcome.
Maximilian
Thank you. Hey, Lexi.
Hi. Yeah, we showed her my ICU video.
How's things
and
going?
the video addressed to you from New Babylon. where
Honestly,
the
it's busier when there's no
vertical video
anyone
angle
now.
is like from down here.
Ah,
Open
right.
up
Yeah, I
down
do.
south.
Yeah, it is pretty empty down there from what I saw.
She's out of the ICU.
It's pretty busy up here, though.
Husband left her.
So we went through a checkpoint.
Yeah. Oh, did you say you're a former Faces asset? You should have led with that.
I didn't say that, no.
I mean, you
Ask
just
me for
hosted a
bomb.
party, dude. Asked
Yeah,
you
they
for
asked
a
if I had
bomb?
bomb. Well, they said if I had
Oh, you
bombs in my
should've-
car.
Reform.
Why not? Did you say yes?
I didn't. They just wanted to check the trunk for it, so I didn't really say anything.
They
There was
troll
no
checked you,
bombs in
dude.
there.
You should have just said, I have a bomb and I can't stop driving. If I stop driving, it goes off, and then just drove away. Really cool, like.
That would have
The guys
been
that came
fun,
in
but
here
I'm
from
too
the
honest of a
bike-
man to do that.
They also asked if the bike was a bomb. I think they're scared of getting blown up tonight.
Ooh.
I will send in my bike as a bomb. That'd be cool.
Bike bomb.
With everything I've seen on the tablet, maybe they should be concerned about that. Seems like a lot of things are blowing up.
Big bomb, Frank. Big bomb, Frank.
Sorry to
Not
get
it.
a phone call.
Not
One
it.
second. Hello?
Hello there. I need a pickup from the prison. I'm getting out of the
Ooh,
jail
okay.
in here in about 2 months, and I need a pickup.
Oh, yeah, sure thing. I'll be right there.
Fantastico. I'll see you later.
Oh, see you soon.
Bomber clad.
Oh, sorry, I've got a taxi call. I'll be back up here again soon. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
It's alright.
Good. Tell him to come to the call.
Up to. Taxi. It's going to take me like 2 minutes to get down there. We should have enough in the tank to go down. Let's ride. Of course, as soon as I get to Toledo, I get a taxi call. Typical. At least it's kind of somewhere middling. Let's pick up the speed a little bit. Not the fastest car in the world, but man, can she drive. Oh, kind of. Still a little bit slow, but still. Rain isn't really her friend. A lot of cars there. We should have enough fuel to do a quick round trip and then get back. That should be fine. No, it's definitely nice seeing things going on here in the north. I know the guild's been trying with Toledo for some time. Obviously, Clowns and Grapeseed have always tried to. Hey, Taurus, how you doing? I heard there's some stuff happening over there too. I just saw a lot of greenery. I do wonder what they can change for the north in the future. It's always been probably the harder place to get people to go to. But I think as long as you got the right people there, it doesn't matter. I find like for places like this, as long as you got the right consistent people around, it's usually pretty bearable. Come on, pick up the speed. We got a customer. Come on, Tanya. I know you got it in you. You're one of the most well-loved cars in this city. Come on, pick up the speed, old girl. I know you still got it in you. This is as fast as we can go. To be honest, the usual top speed is 40, so you know what? I'm fine with 70. The turbo helps a little bit. Better than nothing. Just, you know, when you travel at this speed, you realize how big the GTA 5 map really is. God, imagine driving a car like this in GTA 6 and the map is going to be like 3 times the size. Oh, God. Taxiing that game is going to be hell. This is getting a bit windier. Really hoping the weather cools down tomorrow. I said, if things do get going, I wouldn't be opposed to more GTA this week. I said, that announcement has got me really excited. Very, very excited about the potential future. I'm very excited to see how it's all going to play out. Excuse me. Obviously, don't want to go too ham in it to the point of burnout before 5.0. But we just took like a 6-month break. I think that's a good enough break. Like I said, you know, we did just do something big, so maybe us being around right now isn't going to be the worst idea. Oh, tax me thing? Ooh, that wouldn't be too bad. All right, here we go. Maybe we got here before they left. Or maybe that was Chatty that called us, and I think I just saw him in a taxi leaving. I think that was Chatty that just left here, so we'll give him a few minutes. Can't believe he'd do us this dirty, though.
Are you waiting for someone?
Yes, I got a taxi call for here.
Was it from Chatterbox?
It might have been, yes.
Yeah, well, he just left in a different taxi.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I appreciate the heads
to,
up.
like, sit here, you know, and it's already gone.
Well, I appreciate the heads up there.
Of course, of course. Take care.
You too. Alright, it's time to go ram him off the road. No one disrespects Max's time. If I was hazard a guess, he's heading over to Grapeseed. Competition in the tax business, not for long. No one disrespects Tanya like that. Gotta go get another eye. This is my damn time. Drove all the way here from Polito. Should upgrade the engine? I ain't got money for that. Ooh. Remember the tale of the hare and the tortoise. The hare has ADHD, which means they get distracted and easier to catch. I am the tortoise with the patient. But to be fair, Tanya couldn't really go much faster than this. The city is full of hares with ADHD. I am the tortoise with the patient. Do I have any... Oh, I got a hammer. Perfect. Hold on. Hammer. Perfect. Let's see. We're looking for a taxi car. Steal my taxi ride, will you? That was my taxi ride. That was mine. They called me.
What the? Are you stupid?
You took my taxi ride.
Really?
Okay. Listen. Okay, I'm sorry.
What was that?
So I thought you were a clown. I thought this was a clown thing. That's my bad.
No, it's okay. I'm number one taxi.
Okay.
It is clown thing. I'm number one taxi.
Okay. You know that's all good. I understand you're number one taxi.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Oh my god,
Did I startle you?
You are a woman from yesterday. you are a woman from yesterday.
No, you don't know. That's just.
I gotta go have a word with someone. I'll leave the number one taxi there.
I think you look like a weird pumpkin.
Hello there.
Oh
my
what
God,
the
hey, Max.
fuck?
Hey.
Hi, bub.
What's up, man?
Like to waste my time now, do ya?
Whoa.
Like to make me drive all the way from Polito for a taxi ride now,
Wait,
do
that
you?
wasn't me.
You got snitched out by the DOC.
It was him. With the curly hair.
You got snitched. The DOC told me that it was you.
I don't know anything. I definitely wasn't there.
There can
Max,
only
I
be
got a phone
one
call
number
from,
one taxi.
Yeah, from Duncan. I gotta go to the funhouse. I left my PlayStation 2 on, and I forgot to save my progress.
Yeah, no.
Overheat if he doesn't go.
Hey,
I'm
put
gonna
that
give him the
away,
taxi
Gracie,
right now.
please. Put that away.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll put that away.
You put that away.
Hey, he went behind a building.
Oh, yeah, I saw. Also, good to
You
see you
should
guys.
whoop
Hope you're
it.
doing
He's in
good.
the clothing store. You should go beat his ass.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yo, go
He's
play
in the
Crazy
clothing
Taxi, you
store
got
as
him
we
for 10
speak.
I'm going straight for his car.
All you gotta do is walk inside and hit him with that hammer.
Oh no, he's getting a taxi ride.
Amber's in surgery right now. Ravens?
There we go.
That's you!
Oh!
You killed him.
Max,
Hey, do you need a taxi?
We were gonna get in your taxi, but then the other taxi guy came up and then he held us up and took
I
us.
thought that was a clown. I literally headed on him on the road. I thought that was you guys in the taxi.
Hello,
Pulled out
is
a
this
class
the
2 on
Ravens?
me.
How the fuck is Ember in the ICU?
Yeah, we did get kidnapped by the taxi driver. Then you sent the other taxi, beat me up with a hammer.
You want a knife?
I'm getting kidnapped again. Yellow car is kidnapping me. Now she's panicking. I turned the tables.
Whoa, hey,
Uh
what
huh.
happened
Oh,
to
we can make it
Ember?
reality if you want to.
No, Max,
All right, all right.
We gotta go to the hospital, guys. We gotta go to the hospital. I don't have a repair kit. We gotta get another car.
I got a repair kit.
God damn it.
Let's take the police car.
Okay.
He has his taxi.
It's fine.
Kirby,
It's Max.
we just got into
Hey
a
there.
2-hour foot chase.
Really?
Ah!
I can't even say
He's such a piece of shit.
Good to see you.
hi.
I think you should go hit him with something.
He's hitting my car.
I got close to. This thing's slow as hell. It took me like 5 minutes to get from Polito for that taxi call. This is the first taxi call I've had all day. I was excited. How many people actually call taxi these days? No one.
You know why?
I
People are
will.
stupid.
We'll take this all the way to the hospital if you want.
You want some
I won't
donuts?
take it
Would
that
that make you
far.
happier? You want some American donuts?
You won't
Ooh,
take
donuts
us that
sound good.
far?
I just want to rough up his
Hey,
car a
Jenny.
bit.
Hospital.
I'm gonna
we'd
cook
like to
Met
go.
on September
He says
9th. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's great.
We'd really, really like to get a taxi ride from you.
It's fine. I understand.
Man, whatever. Fine.
Thank
Fine,
you.
Guys are
Sarah.
busy. Be
Hop
seeing
on
you.
in. You can hop on
I'm
the
gonna hold
side,
you.
I think.
Max, why are you not coming with us?
I got pranked call for it. That was the first taxi call I've had all day. I was excited and I got bullshitted
Hop
for.
on, just hop on, Tony.
Just hop on. Just.
Oh,
th-
wait.
there's-
The side.
Yeah, you gotta get
See
it on the
you.
side like this.
Bastard, man. Takes my eye, then goes with another taxi. Bastard. I'm gonna go refuel. Number one taxi. Well, that guy's a class 2. I ain't messing with him. I was gonna go refuel, head back to the cauldron. Only Tanya was a little bit faster. If only. Oh well. I said taxi isn't exactly the most bustling thing. I just like driving. I just want to drive Tanya around, to be honest. I should have hit Chatterbox. I'll hit him next time. However, I won't mess with the other guy. He has a class 2. I can't really compete with that too much. Don't really want to call in forehead favor for that either. I'm waiting on that bomb. I generally thought that was a clown taxi. I mainly heard clowns. I thought that was a clown taxi there. Didn't realize it was an actual taxi driver. That's my bad. Let's go refuel for now. Then we'll head over to the cauldron and see how they're doing over there. And Max accepts the fact that he's never going to be able to catch up with Chatterbox. He's just too busy. If there's ever a moment, we'll try. But Max has kind of accepted that part. Don't think Chatty's really in the business of talking about feelings and catching up that way. Alright, well, at least go catch up with everyone in the cauldron. And maybe throw a quick repair kit on Tanya since I had to just head on that taxi. Here we go. Give her a quick repair. She's a tough old girl. A little bit over there. There we go. I said I'm trying to get a little bit more chaotic on Max where I can. Cubs did try and teach him to stand up a bit more with those sort of things. Hello again.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Hello, Governor. What?
Hello, hello.
The British are coming.
Yeah, turns out the tax called Chatterbox, and they called like a bunch of other taxis, and they got there before me.
Was Normie one of them?
I don't know,
Want us
but
to kill
I
him?
thought that it was a clown, so I like headed on the car, and the guy came out with a class 2. Like a very strong accent. Saying that he's number 1 taxi. Yeah.
Let me get in.
What?
Yo. You want to get in?
Oh,
It's
no,
so wet in here.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm not much of a jacuzzi guy.
Okay,
She
just take a
don't
step in
wanna-
real quick.
Real quick. Just
Yeah,
in
just
the
real quick. Hear how wet it is in here.
I don't really want to... Is that even water in there?
I dare you
Yeah?
to step in here.
I'm good. I'll just stand
I
here.
triple dog dare you.
I don't really want to. It looks kind of
If you
cramped.
don't, you're a coward.
Well, it's just a little bit cramped in
If
there.
you
as well.
don't, you're
for a
not
living.
really. If you don't, you're not really British.
Yeah.
What do
And
you
you
mean
hate
not
mushy
really
peas.
British?
Yeah, if you don't step in here, you admit mushy peas is baby food.
Ah, fine, I'll step in there.
And it's like really wet.
Yeah, it's pretty wet.
You know, you didn't have to. You didn't have to step in.
I thought I'd just make myself comfortable at the very least. Why does it sound like the water's drizzling out of here?
It's just so wet in here.
It really is. I don't like that sound. It's a very wet sound.
It's very wet. It's the only way I can
It's
describe.
so good.
What are you eating, Lexi?
Are you eating?
That sound, that sloshing sound is. I don't like
Tuna.
that. It disturbs me.
Ew, Lexi's eating poop.
Not.
So how's
Said
everything been up
tuna.
here?
Militia been like, hey, we go here now, and we're like, yeah, but we go here too, and then they're like, okay, but we're gonna ask you if you're a faceless asset every time we see you. So there's that, and then they ask you,
Yeah.
oh, you've lived here for how long? Yeah. It's like whatever. My business is dying because they keep on G-checking my customers who try to come up here.
Well, there was no one out there when I came up just now. With all the cars are gone and everything.
Oh, they finally
Like the
left.
trucks and everything.
Yes, they finally left.
You gotta remember, people in the city don't really have the attention span to stay in one spot
No.
for too long.
No.
You just gotta give them some time
no.
to get bored.
We're very special breeds, Max.
Yeah, I mean, we're the few people in the city that can actually run a business. And understand what it takes to run a business.
Stand and suffer.
Pretty much, that's a large part of running a business.
What you been up to? Just taxiing?
Yeah, just been doing some taxi today.
Mhm,
Always
meet
like
any
doing some
cool
chill
people?
taxi. That was my first call of the day.
Hmm. My name Yav.
Is this the still the only gas station open as well? Or will the other ones open up then?
No. No, they reopened the other two, Little Soul and Mirror Park. But
That is a
apparently Mirror
shame.
Park still gets carpet bombed.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. They're in the jacuzzi.
Oh, I know. I just, they're like,
They're in it.
sunken into there. They're
Yeah,
really
hey,
in there.
we're just
I'm
soaking. Vibing.
Get over it.
Yeah, my boots can't come off.
Yeah, it's so wet in here.
Okay. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
My cuticles are healing.
Ooh.
Do you guys you have to push back your cuticles when you get your hands wet?
What's a cuticle?
What do you mean, what the fuck is a cuticle? It's your nail bed.
Oh, like the what? Wait, specifically the bend?
The bed. Nail
Oh,
bed.
the bed.
Yeah.
The little like skin where the nail comes
Yeah.
out from.
Yeah,
Oh.
your nail bed. It's a cuticle.
Where you go?
Cuticle.
Cuticle. It's a cool word. I like it. Cuticle.
No, you're a cuticle.
You guys are so cute.
Oh, don't you dare. Wow.
I told the militia that we have food.
Thank you.
Oh, could I actually get
What
some
they
cornbread?
say, they're not hungry.
No, they actually were saying how they're starving and they'll be over soon.
Ah,
Right.
Was
It's a
there
good
another
one.
checkpoint? Because there was no one there when I went there.
There was no. I think there's only like Kerm and a couple others up here right now. I don't know what's going on. I was
Ooh.
I was trying to see what was up.
They can't handle Polito.
A bunch outside of.
Okay.
In the cars though.
I'll go
Okay,
spread the
got a
word.
box.
Cauldron's open.
Cut my life into pieces.
This is my last resort.
I don't know why that popped in my head. That was very random.
Oh, it's a good song.
Belt.
Oh, it's just nice to see that Polito at least has, people here. Always happy to see you guys here. Do you think they're really going to deter that many people by having those roadblocks?
I don't know. I've only been back like a few days, so I don't really know.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've only been back like a couple of weeks. Nice vacation out of town. Important to have.
Yes. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what the people want and don't like, and I don't know.
Alright.
All I know is I don't like being stopped and asked who I am.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello. Hey there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Doing
Oh, it's
good.
going good. We're just looking for some grub.
I heard the
Bit-
Milky
bit
Mountain
famished.
is what to get.
Yeah.
It is good, the Milky Mountain.
Well.
Check the other fridge. The other fridge. Yeah.
What the?
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, get rid of these first. How many combos would? Okay. First of all, cash or credit?
Credit. Credit.
Okay.
Alright, well, I best be back out there taxiing.
You know, let's just start on the left.
Good seeing you guys.
He'll cover the tab. He got the tab.
Love you, Max.
Love you guys. I'll catch you later.
Love
No,
you.
I'll
Be
cover it. You know,
I
these
don't have
guys,
money
they
like
don't have
that.
a lot of money.
Let's head back out to the streets for now.
You blame him?
I already had food. I just wanted to see how everyone was doing up here. Let's go refuel, then we'll head back down to the city for now. We'll drive around for a little bit longer. I said the heat is definitely heating right now. Ugh, I'm hoping this is the last heat wave we have here in the UK for at least this year.
Sorry,
Wrong
Max,
side of the
sorry,
road
mate.
there.
Sorry, I'll repair your
All
car.
good.
Apologies. I bumped into you just to say hello and see how you were doing.
Yes, good to see you both. Hope you're doing well.
I've not been here, I'll be honest, but I'm doing alright, you know?
Likewise, only came back into town about a week or so ago.
How are you finding things?
That's alright. Just doing what I do, drive some taxi here and there.
Slow, isn't it?
It always is.
Yeah, right. Good seeing you, buddy. Sorry about
That's all good. Good seeing you. Is it just me or did I just gain more fuel? Let's refuel anyway. It's a shame if that the other gas stations are refueled. I kind of like the idea of only one gas station, especially if they were bringing had people here working it too. A little bad for them. Hopefully, at least got some good RP out of it being the only gas station. Let's get this refuel for now. There we go. I do wonder where the hub spots of the city are these days. I don't know if people still go to Senior Buns all too much, or what the usual routine is. I wonder how many people are actually on. 178, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if people do start taking maybe a bit of a break in preparation. Now that we actually know what the release date is, it's a lot easier to plan things. As I'm already planning in my head how the next couple weeks are going to go. Oh, I'm hoping the Boon server will be up next week. I know he said that he wanted to do it this month sometime, and we are almost through the middle of the month. I am hankering for a bit more Zomboid too. Like, I got an idea of what I want to do for Zomboid. I need a couple more weeks of Zomboid. Skyrim RP. Got the Peak Achievement hunting I want to do. Valheim as well. Got Valheim that I want to do. My only worry is I don't think I have enough time for Valheim, depending on the time it's out. Does anyone remember when the release date is of the new update? I want to say September 5th, but now I think about it, it might be September 9th. Which, if that's the case, we definitely aren't going to be playing it. Unfortunately. Well, I guess it depends on how the server queue is. If we don't get through the queue, maybe that'll be a good backup. Shame, because I was looking forward to playing it with Ruben and crew. We'll see, though. We'll see. I said as well, the Rust Kingdom event might be sometime soon. No official date on that, though. It's going to be a pretty busy last bit of the year here. A little bit slow towards the beginning, but I think this last little bit's going to be back-to-back things, hopefully. Which is always nice. We'll go have a nice little drive around the city, see what's going on. Main thing I wanted to get done today was that blueprint stuff. Part of me thinks I probably should have had a bit more pageantry to it, but I'm just looking forward to see if they're able to actually do anything with it. That's the main thing. And again, you know, see how things go for Max from here. Nothing might happen. Who knows? As I said, this is our time to really round out 4.0. For my mind, most of what Max has done for Fighter 4.0 is already rounded out. This is kind of the last major thing. I think this is a better use of the blueprint than it just sitting there, too. I was going to try and confirm with Gigi before doing it, but I just wanted to get it done. I'll let Gigi know, though. Like I said, it's something we haven't been able to utilize for the better part of a year at this point. And I think Max is pretty certain that she'll agree with his decision. We'll see, though. I still got some things I want to try and plan with GG either way before 4.0 ends. We'll see how it plays out. Really is slow. Okay, well, at least we can refuel in the city if needs be, but ideally I want to try and support Polito where we can. Let's make our way through Mirror Park. Have a little nice drive around town. We'll go, let's see, 30 miles per hour? 40 to 30, yeah, that works. Tanya's favorite cruising speed. I still, you know, I still wish that we could have gotten like a taxi sign on top of this car. That would complete the look. The other car was good for that, though. I do still like that other taxi car for that reason. The Tanya is the classic. As I said, we'll probably pop into GTA a little bit in these coming weeks, too. I think tomorrow what we'll probably do is maybe a bit of... Oh, potentially maybe a little bit of GTA. I think I want to do some peak achievement hunting tomorrow. I really want to try and bang out all those achievements if we can. And Saturday we'll probably do Skyrim RP. Oh, no, tomorrow, actually. No, tomorrow we have the Zomboid event. The Outlaws server's having like a finale to the Zomboid server, where you can actually extract by fighting through an area. We'll probably go do that most likely. I kind of haven't played Zomboid since we last streamed it. Once it got to winter, I kind of stopped playing. I think it's because that's when the Skyrim update came out, I just kind of stopped playing. Actually, no, sorry. Force of habit. Sorry, muscle memory kicked in there. We'll at least do the ending. Use all of our equipment we gathered to go do the ending. May as well. And then maybe Saturday we'll do the achievement hunting instead then. That might be the better balance. But again, maybe a little donathon. Good Good. It does seem pretty quiet for the most part, though. Always seems that way without any hubs. I still think hubs are one of the main important things of most RP servers. Hub spots are good. For Skyrim, that's obviously the holds. The holds are the hub spots. Something like that for GTA would be good, but I don't know how. Businesses are really the better alternative for that. I feel like with Skyrim as well, it's a bit easier since everyone's on the ground at all times. You're on the foot at all times, minus a few people that have horses. I think that plays into a little bit too. I still wish the Liquid Library could have become the hub it was supposed to be. But to be honest, we did kind of achieve that in 3.0. In my opinion, we achieved the civilian side of the Liquid Library in 3.0. And 4.0, we achieved the criminal side pretty good. That's kind of the balance there. They're not following us, are they? Oh no, they're going to the bank robbery. Damn, that is a lot of cops. Jesus Christ. Like 10 cop cars. Oh. They really need that many cop cars for a bank? I do wonder how that stuff's going to work in 5.0 in terms of like heists and stuff. Honestly, one thing that I kind of hope they return to in 5.0 is like four-person robberies and stuff like that. And then larger for the more high upper sort of jobs. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. I think that'd be a pretty good way to do it. And then also put limitations on how many PD can get involved, like maybe double. I know, say if there's 4 people at a robbery, you can bring 8 cops. And if there's like 6 people, you can bring 12. But that's also going to depend on how the breadth of it is too. One thing I like about the 4-person one is that it kind of encourages more like smaller gangs. 4.0 definitely has like mainly large gangs, not many small gangs. Small gang. I'd love to see a return to more like, 10 people maximum gangs. Hell, even in 3.0, HOA was like the biggest gang actually. Oh. Sorry there.
Sorry, you alright?
Yeah, it's all good, yeah, sorry. She's a bit of a slow car.
Right, yeah, you just... Sorry, I didn't realize you were gonna stop there.
It's all good.
Alright.
It's a tough car. I think he thought I was an NPC. I get that a lot. Let's see, do I have enough in the repair kit to repair her? Let's see. Oh, is there not enough left? I don't even get like 1 tick. Damn it, we'll have to go to the tow yard to get another one. But I'm interested to see how things do change. Like I said, I think the trailer is going to reveal a lot about how they want to change things. I'm very excited to see what they've got planned. Like I said, I'm very much looking forward to see how business is going to get handled. It's very clear that they do have a few businesses already in mind with Burger Shot and the casino. Hotel/casino. I'm excited to see how that's going to be expanded upon. I do wonder if the Liquid Library is going to make it through or not. Part of me thinks that maybe, but realistically, I think probably not. Which might be for the better for us, but you know, I do love that building. I think there's still a lot more potential of what can happen there. Like I said, I want to try and maybe give it a send-off either way to top out 4.0. What that is yet to see. I think if anyone's going to give it a send-off, it should be Max. Maybe Nicholas too, but I don't think he wants to do that. I don't even know if Nicholas is still around or not. He's always around a lot later, unfortunately, so I never get to see him. Time zones are a thing. They're a bitch at times. Let's throw a quick repair kit on her. Go through a little bit over there. There we go. Didn't need too much. The hell is Chatty? Oh, it's Tessa. Hey, Tessa. Sorry for what happened outside your house earlier.
Oh, that's okay. I actually didn't realize it was you, but that was really funny because I was just sitting on my porch and then I saw a collision and then he had a big gun and I figured, you know, I'll just run up at him and see what happens. And he started chasing me and then, you know, completely derailed whatever was going on with you. So
Yeah, I think you saved me
hopefully
there.
I helped.
I thought it was a clown taxi because Chatty called me to the prison. It took me 5 minutes to get there. Then I saw him driving away in that taxi.
I thought it was Kirk for a second too when I saw it driving around, but then he got out and I was like, uh-oh.
I didn't realize it was serious business. I thought it was clowning. That's why I headed on him.
Well, I don't think he's really that serious, but he will shoot you, so just be careful.
Yeah,
That's
I know
kinda
that
crazy.
now. Yeah, he does it the class too. Thank you for saving me earlier then.
Yeah. Don't tell him that you're a taxi too at any point.
Well, I do have it as my license plate.
You know, you might just not run into that guy again.
Yeah, I'll have to be careful. It's fine, I got a gun.
Okay. Well, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you, Tessa. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. You take care.
Yeah, I think generally Tessa did it safest there because I think we were about to get shot. I did pull up to him with smoke, to be fair. I was hoping for maybe a bit more of a fist fight. Max ain't dumb enough to be tough in front of a gun. Bless El Teso for saving us there. El Teso and her aura. We'll have a little bit to eat here. Is he actually listed as a taxi? I shouldn't list myself technically as a taxi. Oh, it's just Norman as a taxi. Okay. I forgot that I can actually list myself as a taxi. I keep forgetting about that. But the thing is, no one actually uses any of these. Everyone just lists them down as service. Yeah, literally only one person is done for mechanic. I do like this though. I kind of wish this was around in early 4.0 because that taxi would have been a lot more useful. Like I said, people won't check the taxi tab unless there's consistently a taxi around. Fair enough. We'll just have a nice little drive around, see how things are going. Not bad, like I said, I'm happy I got that done today. You know, I'm gonna argue about it for some while, but I think it's better to try and progress RP with that sort of thing rather than just leave it alone. I said, trying to take a bit more riskier moves with Max in that regard in the future. Rather than do things that make sense for the character, do things that'll push more RP. I think that sort of choice will hopefully push some RP. I hope that they can find a way to utilize the blueprint. And you know, Max being in the good graces of like the other side of things isn't a bad thing either. As I said before, Max has his reasons and plans with what he's doing. Just waiting to see how it all plays out for now. Is that bank robbery still going on? Maybe the hostage will need a taxi ride.
Yesterday, nobody said anything about it happening. What if this is all a ruse?
Why is there so many cops here? Okay, there's definitely something more than just the... Oh, I want to do another loop around. Because those cops are like getting staged for something there. I kind of curious to see what they're staging for. I want to be a little bit nosy. Just a tinsy-wincy little bit nosy. All good, all good. I will say after this, I think I might go have a nice ice-cold shower. It is just so goddamn warm. Soon enough, though, we'll be back into our colder weather, which I'm really looking forward to at this point. I think if I've got anything cold I can eat for dinner now. I don't really want to do much cooking. Slapping things in the air fryer, that should be fine. I don't think I've turned my oven on for the better part of 2 months now. Even pizza I can actually fit pretty well inside my air fryer. Especially with this weather, I don't want to turn the oven on. Oh, I do have a nice potato... like a potato omelet sort of thing.
He told a girl he loved her 4 days into them dating.
Yo, drive through, drive through.
What's happening over here?
You could have drove for and told
Well, you see, there's something going on in the
You know
bank.
what? I'm going for a walk.
Yeah, there's like 10 plus police cars
Go give
there.
Evie a call.
Yeah, well, that's only probably one situation when they have increased aggression.
Oh.
My prediction is a judge.
Yeah, it must be a government employee that got hostage.
Oh, it could be Brian Knight.
No way, it's Byron.
That's like the only cop I'd ever take hostage. So I think it'd be funny.
Air one out
We've had this
too.
kind of response when we took a judge before, so you know that's all.
Oh.
I mean, we haven't touched a judge before.
Took a marshal once, and then we ended up in a
They're
huge
getting
shootout.
staged.
Hope he was there for that.
Y'all took me hostage once.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Wow.
you even took Veronica hostage once.
Yeah,
I was
that
not
is-
there for that.
That is true. That was me and Arnie.
I don't have actual binoculars.
It was Arnold and Courtney.
Yeah, we went to.
Yeah, well, you guys got
Yeah, this is definitely
No,
not.
no,
They've got like class 2s they're staging. This is not a regular
I've taken
police.
hostage as well on duty before. It was horrible.
Damn.
This
Well, we
one
were
was
gonna
funny
take this
because
guy
they
hostage
made
the other
me-
day, but we didn't out of respect.
They made me get on radio and say, "Hey guys, I'm having a great day. Don't come looking for me." And
Exactly.
obviously, every single member of PD immediately
that-
came looking for me.
I heard somebody say that. I'm just gonna assume they're chilling.
Right.
Everybody's gone, bro. Not gonna eat my ass.
I just want to see if
Did you
there's
just say
a
you're gonna put
shootout
me to
happening
ass,
here.
or the fuck you
But
say?
you know, my life is safe if I get kidnapped and Corny's awake.
What?
Like, you got my back. Like, I know you do,
100%,
you know?
100p.
They must have
Yeah.
taken
Someone says
someone
he's
important
okay,
hostage
he's
for
okay.
this. I mean, if they're taking like
Yeah,
judges and
because
stuff
the area says
hostage,
don't
it must be
look at me, I'm
pretty
good,
short
I'm not
supply
gonna
in
look.
civilians these days.
Great. No, that's
To
exactly.
be fair, if there's
what
no
I
one at the
need.
food court, I guess, yeah, where else would you find people?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know,
I
I'm
would-
happy.
I would pass that on to an adult. You're an adult.
As long as you're happy, dude, that's all that matters. Yo, it does not take that long to buy fucking.
Oh, it's Peter.
We started out right. It was cool, but it was all.
We would take Peter's hostage. James
I'm trying to
Mulder.
think, like, who's. Who might have changed?
You said it was over.
Who is that, though? Who's inside robbing that shit?
Did
Jaden,
you
who's
come
robbing
over?
it?
How did you guys see that?
What?
You guys said it was Peter's?
They said on the radio. I'm assuming he has a camera close.
Oh, he's over there. Oh, I see.
Who's Rob?
Oh.
They're in like camouflage.
I guess they took a police officer hostage. They gotta set precedent with this sort of thing. That is like 10 police cars, though. They are not making out of there alive.
You can't tell what the hell.
The one that I can see has like camouflage.
Like if I saw one balding, I think it's you.
You're balding?
Is it Big Dog? Is that the car that Big Dog brought over to us when we had the meeting earlier?
I'm at the loop. We can afford
They're definitely getting shot as soon as they get in the car, right?
Oh yeah, we're about to witness the slaughter.
Yeah,
It's,
they are set up
red line.
everywhere right now.
I feel like at this point they might just execute him.
Oh, did
bro.
Sophia text you? Oh. Oh, that's right.
They don't even have like
So
anyone
mad.
coming to back them up
Yeah,
on their
she
side either.
texted me, but I tried to call her. She did not answer. She must be gone already. That's some crazy.
Oh.
Oh, she did spawn out?
Huh.
There's some crazy shit going on. I need to swear back.
You know, I'm noticing something as we're in the area, by the way. See that building over there? Like the red building there? That's different in the NoPixel website for 5.0, I'm pretty sure.
It's taking a sweet ass time, bro. Can you get
It's got like a
executed already?
tree and stuff on top of it.
I'm gonna put this on YouTube.
And different design in general.
Peters is cuffed up, Brian Knight's negotiating, and then like.
So just like looking at the thing here. See, look, it's that building there next to the casino right there. I don't see a tree or anything on that building. Sorry again to be like YouTuber things that you missed. 10-hour video for a 2-minute clip.
Yeah, that was.
Victoria made me say it.
I guess that means that building's getting overhauled too.
I think you're a bad guy, Courtney, but I don't know that you're that bad of a guy.
I get it from you.
Game theorem.
Can't send pictures no more. Talking.
They say
Which
you
is
take
why
after your leader.
Oh, I'm changing my last name from Bogrov to Fernandez.
Oh.
Honestly, I wish you did, so then Bogo would just kill you.
What the fuck? Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Come on, I want to see a slaughter here.
That means he loves you. Corny.
I thought he was gonna say he was gonna do it to himself. Not.
What about Courtney?
What?
That's where I thought he was going. With that.
Yo, what the fuck?
It's just the vibe that I got from that. At first.
You really are a bad guy.
I might be.
I feel so unemployed right now.
Hold on, I got a picture.
You're about to be.
Oh god.
I'm be there with you, don't worry.
Uno momento.
I'm gonna do I have to
No momento.
Come on, someone shoot already. Come on.
Guys, quiet. I'm getting.
Oh. Oh. We might get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, is that their backup?
Alright, man.
Is that Brian in the boonie hat?
It's honestly nice to see this many PD around, though, to be honest. I think the server's always healthier when there's a healthy police department presence.
I think he's on a gun and a cane.
It's nice to see there's this many officers about.
Just multitasking, dude. I'd be able to-
I've always wanted to try cop RP, but I've always thought this is not really for me.
Oh, there's Byron.
It's too much go, go, go for me. I like having downtime and the chill times. I don't think I can handle the constant go, go, go nature of being a PD officer.
Car parked right here in the middle.
That's just why people like being a PD officer. They like the go, go, go nature.
The Kuruma?
Yeah.
It's not really for me a lot of the time.
No way.
I'm a
With that
chill
spoiler?
guy.
No way.
I look really cool with
That's a
my hands in
gangbang.
my pocket. I'm a chill guy.
Ah, trust me, that's a gangbanger.
There's Brian running around.
Yeah, we done seen Byron.
He's repairing his car and they might have a chase. They just blowed his gun. Never mind.
There's no way there's gonna be a
Hmm.
Why is Davenport awake?
That's what we were saying earlier. We were just chased them like 30 minutes ago, and
The fuck?
I broke his leg on accident. He didn't sound very happy.
I think everybody watched the news report earlier today, and everyone's hyped up now.
true.
Still
my
more
God, you guys
PD
are
officers
dumb
pulling
as
up
fuck.
too.
The big news report on the government website.
Come on, man.
Oh.
So we're playing
just
confident
running
with no
out of
pixel.
video?
Well, again, it's just like some people do like the go-go nature of it.
I'm lost.
I get
What,
it.
what are we on?
Always
what are we
something.
on about?
There's always something to be doing as a police officer.
I'm so lost.
Always something to be responding to. Always something to be documenting.
I hate this game.
I see criminal is kind of like a good midpoint between the chill time of being a civilian, the go-go nature of being a police officer. But usually you have a fair bit of downtime after the go-go-go. You know, whether you gotta wait for the next bank to get caught, stuff like that.
What am I
You did
missing?
not get it the first time.
This is why I kind of like the idea of being a criminal.
I'm still confused.
Yeah, I would just find it way too much overwhelming. You got the fact you gotta remember all the codes too. The investigation side of PD always interests me, but I feel like you can't just do the investigation.
Don't act confused, bitch. We know why you're around, Axel.
You don't want to know why I'm around.
Investigations are like a
Seen you in
puzzle.
weeks, man, and now you pop up? Come on.
Hey, I was around for the last meeting, which was.
Bro, I ain't seen any of you in weeks. Don't even.
That's not true. I've been around.
You've been around, Courtney. You get a pass.
I got a message from Belgo saying you're kicked out of Hydra due to inactivity. and Selena
Are
will
they
take your
stationing
spot."
people on the roof now?
I left him on red, like one of
God
the hosts.
damn.
As you should. Oh, I don't know about that last one.
Don't tell
Probably was
Selena.
a hub.
Don't tell Selena, it's crazy.
She's the only person I texted her. Okay, let's work it clear. I'm dead.
Got all these officers stationed here, middle of the road. They're stationing on rooftops. What? Who? Do they have like an arsenal in there? Feels like they respond less with faceless stuff.
Vinny's not here.
Is Mr. Blue in there? Do they take Charlie or Mr. Blue hostage in there?
I don't think Vinny's on duty yet.
Good, fuck, I need to kill him.
Taking Charlie or Mr. Blue hostage for a bank would be kind of tough, though. That would be kind of tough.
From work in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
2 people?
Dumbass is not even wearing gloves.
2 people?
Oh.
Ow.
I can't.
I see a fireworks show, I think.
And they didn't get shot?
So let's try that. You think we'll get shot?
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm getting
Hell?
backed up on the spot.
Victoria round 2.
Why are people stationed on the roofs?
As if Nick wouldn't fucking kill you.
Obviously, I wouldn't.
I'll be right to my own tombstone.
Alright, I'm gonna go see
Oh,
if he's
come
okay.
on. Not even a shootout or anything? Boring.
I was expecting a mag.
Bro, I would
Yeah.
expected a mag dump of a lifetime.
PD were dropping people off on the roof. What was that all for?
Air his shit out.
There's only 2 of them too.
I suppose the whole hostel
we fell
inside.
off.
Ben fell off.
Oh.
We, like you've been here, dude.
Oh.
Same
He
goes for
coming at
you.
you.
What the fuck?
All of you. I'm holding shit down by myself.
I'll give it to you. You have, but like.
Oh, congratulations. You've been around when everyone disappeared. What about when everyone else was around?
Yeah,
what were you?
What else was around? When I was there! Where were you?
No, you're making up for the times you weren't around.
That did
Damn.
just like lasted like a week.
Hostages
just like
even need
being
to
on your own
ride back.
till
They're
we get it,
PD. God damn it.
Not
Yeah,
I'm
hanging
just
out
fucking
with my
bored out of
lonely.
mind.
Business opportunity lost.
Bro, FIFA comes out soon.
That's how I know you've been.
You could at least
busy.
mag dump people, then give them rides from the
Even
hospital.
when you were bored back then, you wouldn't come around. Like, this is the different kind of boredom you're facing right now.
You have no idea.
It's gonna be okay.
I just wanted to see if this place would nuke you. Hey, I got into a chase, lost a couple of cops, you know.
They still have people coming down from the roofs right now.
Yeah, I was on a phone call.
This guy Flippy always on the phone.
James Malding.
James? Ugh.
Must not be important.
Fair enough. Don't even get to see a freaking shootout. Why do I even come back, man? What's the freaking point? I get ignored by Chatty. Don't get to see big shootout. What's the freaking point? Boring as hell, bank robbery. Why the hell do they have so many people stationed on the roofs for 2 people? Again, I will say it is nice to see PD in full force, though. See, that's the response you would want from doing a bank robbery. Not like treating it just like another day-to-day thing. So I really hope this place is open in 4.0. Like I said, I would love to work at a hotel with Max. Genuinely, they might even do that alongside Taxi, potentially. If that is an opportunity. I don't expect we'll be able to own a business going forward into 5.0. However, you know, otherwise, working at one ain't too bad. Max has a habit of getting into high positions in businesses. Usually, if you're just around consistently doing good work, that usually works out pretty good. Where's that police chase coming from? Pretty much in every job that Max has had, he always finds his way up to management in some way. Like even the Shan Casino, he wanted to make us a manager, we just had to spend more time there. But I just couldn't. Wasn't for me. We're a business entrepreneur. Alright, fair enough. You know, I definitely think there's some exciting times ahead that I'm very much looking forward to. Feels nice to have this excitement for RP again, between Skyrim RP and GTRP coming back. It feels nice. I said, I want to make sure we make the most out of 5.0. I'm really hoping we can. I said, potentially change of schedule depending how it goes. I'm curious to see how the queue's going to work. I imagine it won't be too difficult, especially if we're around in the earlier hours. I fully expect them to whitelist give cards to a lot more people in these coming weeks, though. Wouldn't be surprised if the next drop of cards is more than 9. Because we've only got, technically, if you think about it, only, what, 2 more card drops until the trailer? Oh, let me double check. How many more? There's the... Oh, no, it's on the 1st, which is a card day drop. So yeah, only 2. What time is... I'm assuming it's probably going to be at the same time as well, if anything. Let me double check. It's going to be 30 minutes, 20. Let me think. So 30 minutes is going to be that. 20 for that. That'll be 2, 14. So that's going to be 6 p.m. British time is when the trailer is going to drop on Tuesday. Come out about an hour before the card drops. Ah, okay. And then it'll be out in the next week then. Actually, when is the 8th? Because if it's coming out on the 8th, what day is that? That's also a Tuesday, right? Yeah, the 8th is also a Tuesday. Tuesday? Perfect. Yeah, less than 3 weeks away. Well, no. Bit more. Close. Less than a month away, let's say that. I can't do maths too good. I'm very excited to see what it's going to be, though. I know nothing about what to expect for it. Only things I've heard is the same as everyone else. I said the very exciting times ahead, I think. I don't know, I think the plan will definitely be we'll pop in the GTA here and there before the end. I said there's a few more things I want to get done. It just depends how things play out. I think for now, I'm probably going to have to call it here because the heat is really getting to me. Unfortunately, GTA has been extensive on the PC. I think I'm going to call it there for now. We got the main thing done that I wanted to get done. I said we'll be doing a longer stream either tomorrow or Saturday, depending how the day goes. Probably Saturday more so than any other day. We'll do like a mini, maybe like 10, 12-hour stream for a mini donathon. And tomorrow we'll be doing Project Zomboid for the event that's happening in Outlaws. We'll do that tomorrow. Actually, I need to double check what time that event starts. If it's super late, then maybe I would save that for Saturday. So tomorrow will either be Zomboid or it'll be the peak achievement hunting, I think. Or maybe just some more Skyrim RP. We could do some Skyrim RP as well, because I still want to make sure we're popping in every so often. The Adventures Guild, it did just hit its second win. So I want to make sure we're helping out. But there's also a lot of people in the Adventures Guild to carry it forward. I don't feel like I got to be around to help carry things along, because there's a lot of good people in there already. I think that's more than perfectly fine. Yeah, for now, I am going to go cool myself down, because it is stupidly hot right now. So I'm going to go cool myself down. I'm going to send y'all over to Mr. Chatterbox. May as well send you guys over to him. Go say hello from me, and I will catch y'all tomorrow for some more good old chill time as always. Till then, I hope that y'all have a lovely rest of your night. And remember, as always, keep it cheesy.